Hello everyone, Kanasa here, and welcome to another Coming Home Redux live stream. It's been a while since I've done a stream, so sorry if I'm a little bit rusty. And hello everyone that's in the chat already. Hello Needle, hello Space. We have the entirety of Space in the live stream. That's absolutely amazing. Hello Pesky Bird, hello Ballistic Fox. Ballistic Fox, your TUFX profiles are absolutely stunning. They're gorgeous. They're what I'm using right now. I think I'm using your experimental warm one, which we can see on the screen at the moment, and it looks beautiful. It looks so good, and I'm very, very, very much in love with it. Like, great job, absolutely great job. But hello everyone. So what we're going to be doing in this live stream today, well, I was half recording an episode. Let me put some music on. Let's put some chill. Whoa, that's a little bit louder than I was hoping for. No, I was recording for an episode and I kind of didn't finish it before we started the live stream. So this is one of the Juno class interplanetary vessels. This is the first one I've built. I've not got names for these yet, but I think Phobos and Deimos would be quite a nice idea because I want to build two to go to Hydrus originally. That's my plan. I want to build two of these. This one is going to take crew and a friggin' ginormous amount of material kits. If we look on here, each one of these, if it lets me right click it, it's because I'm controlling this. If I switch over to the correct vessel, if I click on one of these, it's got 80,000 material kits in one of these. And there are 4 of these on board the vessel. We've got one in there, and then if we open this up, where is it going to open from? Where will it open from? This way. And we've got another 2 tucked inside here as well. And it's going to be very, very cool. Very cool. The vessel looks epic. Thank you. I'm quite pleased with this design. I did take heavy inspiration from Nessus for this. I was already doing something like this, but definitely kind of like the overall design. If you haven't seen it, Nessus's, is that how you say that? Nessus Saturn mission. It looks like he's done something very similar, or they've done something very similar. Shouldn't automatically assume genders or anything, but yeah, no. And I really love the parts that we've got for this, and yeah, everything looks absolutely incredible. Hello, Kanasa. You're a great break from playing City of Heroes. Hello, Augustus87 Heron. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Looks very cool, man. Great job. FPS rate is good as well. So the FPS is good, but if you look at my clock, like, look how slow that's going up. So 3, 4, that is... that's not being counted in seconds. It's very, very painful to do anything. But what we are going to do is we are going to dock these together because I do need... This is just a bit of a motion blur there. I do love the motion blur on this TFX profile. Yeah, this is a liquid hydrogen resupply mission that I just started doing. And I thought I might as well finish this on the live stream, fill this up, and we can see how much Delta V we're going to get in here with just one launch of these. I'm going to launch another one of these, and I've designed a new launch vehicle for it, and hopefully we'll get to see that. There are some things that I do kind of want to refine for it as well. So I had to buy an entirely new PC. Ouch. What happened to your PC? About 2 weeks ago, I put a bunch of debris in orbit and it broke. Oh my god. Well, KSP certainly is renowned for breaking computers, I guess. I was trying to do the PC Melter 10,000, which was my 10,000 part design, and I did a community post about that the other day, and that was not going very well. Anyway, let's do a bit of docking. Always fun to start off a live stream with a bit of docking, but I thought I'd showcase this off at the beginning. Obviously, like I've said, there is going to be another one of these two. There's going to be two of them, and the other one is going to be slightly different. It'll be the one that we saw in these shorts. And talking about shorts, I do have some videos coming up as well. I've actually been quite proactive this week, and I've got some scheduled videos. We've got a coming home episode coming out tomorrow, which will follow the return of the Fury mission, and it's also going to feature our first ever interstellar thing probe, yes, which is going to be very nice. Yeah, no, we're going interstellar in the next coming home episode, which will be very cool. No crew, because well, yeah, we don't have the technology, we don't have the resources or anything like that to go interstellar yet. But it will be a probe that we're going to go and send over to Kerbal, which will arrive in 5 years. And then after that, I've got another short that will hopefully come out on Saturday. Well, no, I've got it scheduled. It's uploaded to YouTube already. It's definitely coming out on Saturday, which is going to be quite a fun little one, I think. It's another one of the Cursed Rocket series, so that's going to be quite fun. Quite fun. Okay, well, let's get this docking over and done with. I can't really physical time warp this either, because things start getting really janky if I physical time warp around this. I do now have the persistent thrust mod though, which is going to really help with these burns, because this engine here, to actually get this from Armstrong, from Colonies Station, which is where I built this, over here, it took about maybe 1,400 meters per second of delta V to get it exactly where I wanted it. And that took about 50 minutes worth of burns. I can't remember exactly. It'll be in the episode when I do this, because I have recorded all of it. But it's insane how long this engine actually takes to burn. But the fact that it's got 45,000 seconds of specific impulse in vacuum, it's just too good to pass up on that opportunity, if I'm going to be honest. That PC is like 14 years old, so I guess it could be because of that. Yeah, I suppose playing KSP on a 14-year-old PC probably isn't the best of things to do. I'm not entirely sure. What if it is? What is? Yes, cursed rockets. Yes, it is going to be a cursed rocket. It's and I've got another cursed rocket as well that I might be able to get a short out for on Sunday too. But I'd rather get an episode of Coming Home out on Sunday. I'm not sure if that's going to be possible though, because my weekend this weekend is going to be rather busy. I am playing a gig with my band on Saturday, which is going to be really, really fun. Although it's going to be a bit of a weird gig, it's a TEDx talk. So I'm providing the backing music for a TED talk, which is something that I've never really done before. My band is quite a punk, rocky, kind of aggressive band. So it's going to be interesting. I would not have picked us for the backing music at all, but apparently they asked us and we said yes, and that's going to be pretty fun. We've been practicing a lot this week, and obviously this is the first live stream that I've done in a couple of weeks, and I've said that. Last week I couldn't live stream at all because I was looking after my sister's dog. I was dog sitting for her, and her dog is very, very, very cute. But I am back home now, and it's given me more time. Although that being said as well, I do have exams coming up over the next couple of weeks, so that's going to be fun. Content might dry up a little bit whilst I get that all done. Come on. This is the problem with docking and like doing anything. Like the frames are good. Like the frames really aren't that bad. The biggest issue that I have is like obviously the actual game clock is running incredibly slowly. How are revisions going? It's going all right. I'm quite confident or comfortable with how my exams are going to go, but I've got an exam Monday next week, then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week, which is not going to be fun in the slightest. And then I think I have the weekend to recover, and then I've got another 2 the week after that. Then I've got about a week break, and then I've got another 2. So I've got a lot, which is not fun. But, oh well, I knew what I was signing up for when I started university again. Docking is easy. Docking is easy. I'm not having a hard time. This is going to be really easy. Like, I'm not struggling at all. It's just going to take a while to do because the game clock is running very slowly, unless you're talking to someone else. Why were you talking to someone else? I don't know. Hello, Unicorn. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the slowest dock in all of history. Well, hopefully it won't be the slowest, but, you know, it's taking a ruddy long time, obviously, because game clock is slow. So I always struggle to dock, but then I remember one single thing, and now it's a piece of cake. Why are things fuzzy? Why are things fuzzy? It's probably my TFX profile. There's a lot of bloom on at the moment. I could turn a different one on. Like, if I put safe mode on, will that get rid of the bloom? Yeah. So I'm on this one because this one is amazing. I really like this, but I think if I get the minimum luminance down a little bit, and it might get rid of, oh no, we want to bring it this way, get rid of some of that bloom. There we go. Maybe get a little bit more bloom. Bloominack. Right, there we go. We'll work with that for now, but now everything is super, super dark, and we are going to fly right past our docking target whilst I was messing around with that. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, I always used to really struggle with docking. And then I downloaded docking alignment indicator port thingamajiggy mod that is absolutely fantastic. And basically, I'm just following the green lines until I get into the perfect position. And then we should be able to just dock these together quite nicely. There we go. Once all of that is in the middle, that means we're good and we can start advancing towards the target. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to turn the ambient light up a little bit so we can actually see this, because it would be nice to see these two docked together. I like, personally, when I'm doing recording and filming, I like having everything quite dark, because I like the moodiness of it. I like the cinematic aspects of it. But no, when we're live streaming, it would be much better if people could see what's actually going on. Karnasa, if you had to choose one major overhaul mod set to play with for the rest of your time with KSP, what would it be? It would definitely be RO RP1, 100%. Obviously, that's where like my channel started, and I've been doing quite a bit in RO RP1 recently. I just really like it. I really like the realism aspect of it, although the videos I've been doing for RO and RP1 recently haven't been the most realistic. Absolutely not, especially the ones that are going to come out, well, the one that will come out on Saturday. It's quite interesting. So, motion blur with lag. So, yeah, the motion blur, at the moment, obviously, it does look pretty shocking. Like, but when I go and edit this, and I do, edit this in DaVinci Resolve, and I'll speed it up in post to, like, 4 or 8 times speed, or sometimes even 16 times speed if things are particularly egregious and very bad for lag. Yeah, no, it will look all buttery smooth, and it'll look very, very, very nice. But there's not really that much motion blur at the moment, because we're not exactly moving. We're moving at, like, what, 0.3 meters per second in comparison to the target. Let's go a little bit faster. 0.6, and we'll just slowly bring this rather large tube of liquid hydrogen into this ship. Hey, Karnasa, how are you doing? Hello, Tanner J. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing very good. I've had a very productive week. I've got a lot of content coming out. I've got exams. I've still not gone and seen Doctor Strange, though. I need to go see Multiverse of Madness. Me and Alice have been talking about going for the entire week, and we've still not managed to go and see it. Although I've heard bad things about it, which is a little bit of a disappointment, because I really liked the first Doctor Strange film. It was a very, very good film. Right, come on, let's slowly ease you into place. How long have I been streaming for? 14 minutes, and all I've done is dock 2 craft together. Yes, and it's been about, what, like 10 seconds game time. This is, oh god, we're going over this way a little bit. Come on, let's fine-tune our approach. Make sure that we don't smack into anything important. This is, oh no, now we're going backwards. Come on. There we go. And any minute now, we have successful dock, and there's the motion blur looking all kinds of hideous. Okay, well, anyway, what we're going to do now that we've done this is we are going to come to ship manifest, and we're going to load this up full of liquid hydrogen. Is this one of many fuel tanks? This is one of many fuel tanks. I think we'll probably need a couple, or maybe even more than a couple. So we brought up 697,000, and we need 2 million. So yes, we're gonna have to do quite a lot of these trips. So Yeah, that's unfortunate. I thought this would be able to be done in 2 of these. Oh, well, that's going to mean I'm going to have to spend a lot more time doing this than I wanted to. Oh, well. Okay, let's move all of this into you. In fact, we might as well just evenly spread it across the vessel. So we'll do this and get all of the cryogenic fuel tanks and make sure that every single one of them has liquid hydrogen going in. And there we go. We'll transfer that across and get the world's worst noise. It's really annoying, this noise. I really do not like it. Right, so what we're going to do is we are going to increase the resource flow rate, 'cause otherwise this is going to take years. Come on, maybe we can even do it faster than that. Oh god, that might be. Well, there we go. We're done. that's nice that we're all done. Kanasa, how excited are you for KSP 2? And what's a feature you'd really wish for? Well, I'm pretty excited for KSP 2 if I'm going to be honest, because I remember watching the trailer for that a very long time ago, thinking, oh my god, this is going to be absolutely amazing. And then it got delayed, and then it got delayed again and again and again, which was a little bit of a shame. But one feature I'm really looking forward to is basically doing stuff that I'm doing in this series right now, but in stock KSP. And hopefully with that, it means my PC won't run at about like 6 frames per decade or whatever it runs at whilst doing all of this. Okay, anyway, we're going to undock that and we're going to send that tumbling back to road. I think, are we on this? Yeah, let's just get you away. Get you away from our mighty interplanetary vessel. This seems like it's moving quite fast now. Let's go retrograde and just, burn the engine. Set it off on its way, and then I want to check before we start designing colony stuff over in the spaceplane hangar and having a look at that. I want to check how much Delta V I've actually got in this Juno class vessel at the moment, because that would be pretty nice to see with one refuel trip. Yes, litho breaking near you in 2020. Originally, it was, I think the trailer came out in, was it 2019? I think it was 2019. It was like August 2019. Right, let's burn this up. Excuse me. And get on our way. And then we'll just have a quick look and see what this is doing. Yeah, no, 2019, August 2019, I'm fairly sure. Because it just completely came out of the blue like that. No one was expecting it. And yeah, it just got announced. And then I believe the original date for Kerbal Space Program 2 to come out was April 2020. Which would have been super nice because then I would have had it over all of lockdowns and all of that. But to be fair, lockdown is why I started my channel. Because I was very, very, very bored. Very bored. I just finished my first year of university and I had built myself a new PC and I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start a YouTube channel because I can talk and I can be somewhat entertaining sometimes. Yes, maybe, depending on your point of view. So, hey Ganasa, hang on, let me kill the throttle on this and then we'll go back to the ship. Oh no, cannot switch vessels under acceleration. We're not under acceleration. Motion blur. Okay, so how much Delta V do we have in this now? 73,000. That's not bad. That's really not bad. Considering, oh wait, no, we are about half full. We'll only need to launch another 2 of those. That's really not that bad at all. Yeah. So this will get about fully fueled, 140, 210,000 meters per second of Delta V. And how much does this vessel weigh? At the moment, let's get rid of you. This weighs a chonkin 987 tons. Fair enough. Okay, that's actually not that heavy, all things considered. Okay, but yeah, that is it. That's going to be the Juno class yet to be named, which will be sent off to Hydrus with a swordfish docked to here. Yeah, we're going to be launching our single stage to orbit, and that's how we'll get the crew over. And the Swordfish is fantastic. It performs really well at Hydrus. It only takes about 400 meters per second of Delta V in that craft to actually orbit the planet, because it has a couple of very tasty nuclear engines on, which can run in atmosphere that only require electric charge and intake atmosphere, not even intake oxygen. So with Hydrus, I can use that, and they're so bloody good that I can get most of the way to orbit without ever having to spend any liquid fuel. So that ship. That's why I designed this new Juna class to send a swordfish over, because unfortunately this swordfish does not fit on an Eve class. So Ganasa, you could name the vessels similar to Mars, Roman god of war. Maybe name them Mahis, Egyptian god of war, and Segomo, Gaulish god of war. I didn't know about that. My ancient mythological knowledge is apparently lacking. Yeah, no, I was originally going to call at least the first two Phobos and Deimos, because obviously Phobos and Deimos are Mars's sons, I believe, and obviously they are the moons of... Where are they the moons of? They're the moons of Mars. Of course they're the moons of Mars. I'm just literally talking about it. I'm a bit of a smooth brain moment. Anyway, we're going to go into the spaceplane hangar and have a look at some things. A fish with a sword, obviously. What's a swordfish? Yes, it's a fish with a sword. I can open up the swordfish design, actually, whilst we're in the spaceplane hangar, show people. I did a short about it a couple of weeks ago, and it's still not been an episode. It will be in, not the next episode, but probably the episode afterwards, I imagine. The next episode is going to be, as I mentioned earlier on in this live stream, sending people back from Fury. And also going interstellar, very nice. Horses. They are the horses of Mars, right? Oh, yeah, no, yeah, they might be. I can't remember. Kanasa, remember, you have an obligation to name two sister ships opposite things like Adam and Eve or spoon and knife. Oh, yeah, no, I did talk about that. Hello, Sandbox Guy. I thought you said you were going to bed. Have you gotten round to fitting swordfish for VTOL? I did try. I've actually deleted the craft file now. I had 5 of them. So there's Mark II, Mark III, maybe Mark III had it. I'm going to have a look at this. I definitely did have a little play around with putting rotors on here. No, it's not this one. It's not this one. I put a little rotor on here to try and turn this engine so it would act as a vertical takeoff and landing engine. However, the rotors that I have got in stock, whenever I put anything on and anything that was kind of like small enough to fit on, it didn't have enough torque to be able to maintain its position, and it just kind of like wobbled all over the place, which was rather unfortunate. But this is an old style, because this has got the ELU multi-mode nuclear engines, whereas actually the new one, which is I think the Mark V, this one has a different engine. It's got a different engine here from the KARE mod, which is made by Jade of Mar, the same person that makes the OPT spaceplane mod. And these are some atomic turbo rocket. Yes, this thing is insane. This provides way more thrust than you could ever possibly want, and this is actually way more efficient and ends up with about 2,000 meters per second of delta V in low road orbit once we've taken off. Yes, and breathe. Okay. What's your interstellar destination? I am going back to Kerbal. Yes, in the BeyondHome planet pack. You start off at Road, and there's only one other star in the planet pack, and that is Kerbal. And we're basically going back home. That's why the series is called Coming Home Redux. Hello, Jade of Mar. I was just talking about you. Have you got hot ears or something? Burning ears? That's the phrase, isn't it? I was just saying that, yes, I downloaded KARE, and I put these, these rather massive, massive, chunky atomic turbo ramjet blast off at the speed of sound things. I can actually break the sound barrier before leaving the runway with these. It's absolutely friggin' ridiculous. it's insane, but it's all good fun. And these are very, very, very good for Hydrus. Anyway, yeah, that is a swordfish, and it's got loads and loads and loads of cargo capacity as well. Yes, we've got a nuclear reactor inside powering the entire thing. We've got a reaction wheel, some monopropellant so that we can, move this. We've got life support. Well, not even life support, fertilizer and an aquaponics module, which is obviously better mass-wise for life support. Yeah, no, this is the swordfish, and it can take 13 Kerbals up to low road orbit, single stage to orbit and return, and it flies quite well. But anyway, we're going to save that, and we're going to open up Hydrus Colony. So the main focus of this live stream, and it's been 24 minutes already, and I've not even got into the real meat of the stream. That sounds dirty. It sounds gross. Yeah, what we're going to be doing is taking this, making it look pretty, making it look awesome. I really like this module though. I'm quite happy with this bit. Oh no, I broke it. Curse, it's absolute shenanigans. What? Okay, right. I broke it. And yeah, we're going to make it look a little bit nicer. And we're also going to make sure that it has absolutely everything that one would need for a self-sufficient colony on the surface of Hydrus, which I think I've got pretty much here. I do need a little bit more storage, and this storage solution right here does need to be changed a little bit, because when I inflate these, they inflate a little bit too big, and they they kind of clip into each other, and it looks a little bit janky. So I do need to fix that. Kanasa, could you give me tips on how to do an SSTO? When I try to do them, 0.001% of my attempts at orbiting with an SSTO are unsuccessful. I am not the person to ask for SSTOs. That swordfish is the second one I have ever built, like ever. I've never really was into them, so I kind of threw that together and hoped that it would work. But I will tell you, go and watch Veos. Veos has an SSTO video that I watched before designing that swordfish. It's a very, very good video. It's funny as well. And it taught me a lot about what I needed to know about how to fly SSTOs and how to build them. So I would highly recommend going and checking out just like YouTube, Veos, SSTO, and I'm sure you will find it. So yes, watch Veos for SSTO tips. As Unicorn did say, he is very, very, very good at doing SSTOs, and they look amazing as well. So I can barely build an SSTO in stock. I mean, the first one that I did build was in stock. But I guess this is obviously 3.5 times rescale, right? So it is harder to get to orbit, but at the same time, I have much, much, much better engines, right? I'm just kind of like delaying for time here, thinking, what do I want to do? So I know at the moment this all kind of like lines up. And I do need to build, really. I need to sort this rubbish out. And I think that's the first thing that we'll work on. First thing we'll work on is trying to sort out our storage. Yeah, there we go. We'll work on this. And I like to keep this all in one, because this is what it is going to be. It's going to be all in one. And another thing that I hopefully will get to designing on this live stream today is building a way of maneuvering these all into position, because as you may notice, we're not using flexitubes anymore. No, we're using actual docking ports, or pocking doors, if you will. And because of that, I'm going to have to figure out a way that I can move these into place, which is going to be rather annoying. Hello, Ballistic Fox. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hello. Right, okay. So yeah, storage. How does one go about putting all of this storage that will fit into one of the pods that we're going to be dropping from the Juno class colony ship? Now that is one of life's greatest mysteries, and it is something that I will hopefully be solving over the course of this live stream. But I'm going to have a think, because I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I don't know what to do. I don't know what, half the time I don't know what I'm doing anyway, like, I wing everything, I make it all up as I go along. BeyondHome's Kerbal doesn't count as Interstellar. I know, it's too close, No flexitubes, look, I've not got them, they've gone, they've been banished to the dark realm. They no longer exist, they have been gotten rid of. But yeah, no. So, Jadamar, I know, Kerbal is actually very, 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 very close in relation to Fate and Destiny, which are the stars at the center of the Tempest system. It's more like a... it's not a binary, what's trinary? Tripoli, trinary star system? Triple, yeah, because they're kind of like just so far away. What I want to do is, one thing I'm considering doing is moving Kerbal further away, because it is quite close. It is quite close. Kerbal is OPM close. Really? Is that close? Okay, fair enough. I didn't know it was that close, but I do want to move them. Right, okay, let's get rid of these. So I said, what did they do? And I'm assuming that's in relation to me saying that they are banished, they are no more. Basically, I don't like the look of them. They're super useful and super handy to use, but I really don't like the look of them. Right, okay, so storage solutions. How are we going to build this? Might have to dabble with a little bit of robotics in order to fit this in where I want to fit this in properly. But let's build this, and actually, I guess what we can do is I'll save this as a new thing, storage section. Almost said section. Ah, funny. Anyway, storage section. There we go. We're going to save this, and what we're going to do is we're going to make this the root part and yeet that off. Bye. Good riddance. Don't want that colony. Absolutely not. So I know that these legs at this position are going to be capable, well, it will match up with the base. It'll all match up, which is fine. So as long as I can build around that and I can build my storage around that, that should be good. Let's get a big old, no, oh, hello. It changed. I put it on and it moved. It changed to a different shape. I am tired today. I'm very tired, so I might get a bit weird. I do profusely apologize. All right, what can we put on here that we can make look good? What good look do like more? How have you ever in the space of time? I don't know. I need an adapter. Realistically, I need an adapter that will maybe like that's chonky as. That has been bulking. That does not skip leg day. This. Wow, that's huge. Can I turn that white? I can, and I can also change how many it uses. That might be kind of cool. It's a shame that although actually, I was going to say it's a shame that I cannot but we could do something like this and whack some of these on. This might look a little bit nicer, and do that on the other side. And then we probably get, say, like these coming here. Put that down, make sure that they are in line with these. Oh, God, I hate building in the space plane hangar. It's so finicky and tricky. I never do it. I much prefer the VAB. Okay, all right, let's make sure that they are matched up so that they are the right height. The correct height would be very, very, very nice. So let's move those in. Is that correct? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, and then we'll whack those there like so. We need a surface ISS. The Surface International Space Station. That's going to be rather large. I mean, I don't know how this is going to go. Right, because yeah, I could do this. This would space these out a little bit more, and this, to be honest, looks a lot better than what I did have going on originally. Come on. I'm holding down Alt. Go on that. There we go. Attached to the node. Good. Right. Okay. So we get those, but then this is now super chonkin wide, and I don't want it super chonkin wide because I want this to be quite narrow in order to fit in the module that it is going to go down in. So I guess what we could do is maybe have a look at some robotics and see if we can tuck this away and then move it out when we need to. So I don't really play around with the robotics parts an awful lot, so this might take me a little while to get used to. I've had breaking ground since it came out. I've just never really gotten into it. So we could, I suppose, put a hinge on here. Can these be locked? No, they can't. They cannot. Because what would be nice is having this, tucked away like this, and then when we deploy this, although that's still going to be super chonkin wide, like, that's still ridiculously wide. Like, there's no way that that's going to fit inside my thing. No. Where is it? I can't remember what I called it. I deleted a lot of H-Colony Dell system. Yeah, look, it's too big. It's far too big. It's way too big. There is no way that that's going to fit inside there. That's really annoying, because this is what we have to work with, and there's a little hidden surprise in there as well, because it's going to fly. I'm quite looking forward to sending that down to the surface of Hydrus. Right, so realistically, this will not work. Even if we tuck those away like that, that's a shame. But I'm sure there's something I can do about this. There must be. Kanasa, I was doing construction tech today in school, and me and my friends were snickering when the teacher said, when you own a car, you need to lube your pistons every so often. It's funny because lube is used for cars and also for other naughty things. Do you have editor extensions Redux? I do! Look, it's right there. I can do all sorts of things with it. It's fantastic. Great mod. Absolutely great mod. What about trying something more vertical? I mean, we could go for something Storage, vertical storage. Because what we maybe could do is, like, get on there, get on there, get on there, get on the top. I mean, we could do this. Right, yeah, absolutely. Definitely. We're just going to keep building it up. It's going to go. It's say no. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that, but I think... Let me keep this out so I can actually see. And this thing is 68 parts, although I think... Does it have... Yeah, it already has a thing inside it, so if we get rid of that... well, that's now 66 parts. So this makes my PC lag uncontrollably. Why pole? We make the totem pole, the Hydrus totem pole. No, we're not going to go for that idea. But I do... verticality might be all right. Maybe what we could do, actually, is get something that comes out the side here. Yeah, why don't we try something... Come on. Get on there. Get on there. Get on there. Something... Come on. Where's the node? There. Is that going to be toggle gear deployment? That is actually tall enough, which is kind of nice. Oh yeah, no, the mirror on this is weird. So we could do that. Maybe move that in ever so slightly, so it kind of like conforms to this. Maybe we could even do... Oh god, I picked up the wrong thing. Pick up something like this and try and match them in the middle. Come on. Get the node. I'm holding Alt. I'm holding Alt. Touch the node. Be the node. Become the node. There we go. Because, yeah, we could maybe do a little bit of something that I'm sure some people find very egregious, but we can part clip these in and then maybe have them coming up like this. What on earth am I doing? Yeah, we could go for something like that. And then I've got no idea how this is going to look once they're expanded. But then what we could do is we could actually bring this along further, and we could have another one that comes here like this. And then we could just keep them going up like this, but we'll get rid of that. Absolutely do not need that. Canassa seems drunk. Am I drunk? I don't think I am. I'm just tired more than anything. Bananic time. Well, I don't know what we're building at the moment, but it's certainly something. But we could get these... I think, yeah, I quite like silos going up anyway, so maybe this would fit in. I deleted the damn thing again, didn't I? I'm definitely absolutely not drunk. 100% not drunk. That... Will that fit? Oh, god damn it, no. Nothing fits inside this. Although, that being said... Oh, God. I created two of them. That being said, on the main vessel that is going to carry this over, I think I might put the storage in one this big. And that does fit. That will fit. Okay. So, yeah, that will fit, because we'll put this at the top. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, awesome. So we can do that. Yeah, this will fit like this. But I have no idea if this is going to look any good once it's been extended. So what we'll do is we'll put a little controller bob, if I can grab you. Put a little controller bob on there. And we'll also whack some solar panels on. And then this is just going to test this out, because I want to see how these look once they have been fully extended. Right, let's go just one, because we don't need that. And we'll place that there like so. And I think we'll just do a quick auto strut, reset mode and snap keys. No, I want to allow mass trickables. And we want to go auto strut heaviest. And we will storage section. Yeah, let's save it and launch it. That is huge! What is huge? Kanasa, what if you make a large silo thing that you land separately and connect to the main base? You didn't see it last time I posted. So... what I'm going to be doing, so if you saw the short, there were 6 kind of like tubes on the outside of the Juno class vessel. And they're going to contain mostly the Tundra parts that I need to make a colony for USI. And then at the top, there's going to be an even bigger one. Like it's just going to be ginormous, and we're going to stuff everything in there. We are going to land them all separately, though. They're not going to be landed all at the same time, which is going to be interesting because we are landing on Hydrus, which has an atmosphere, so it's always fun trying to figure out where you're going to be landing. When there's an atmosphere, you can dock them together and store them loose. Thing is, actually, that might not be a bad idea. That might not be a bad idea, because if we're bringing this down on something slightly different, yeah, that might be the way to go. What if you make a thin line base? I mean, we've got, most of it is going to be really thin. Most of it is going to be really thin. What are my computer specs? I am running a RTX 3070 Ti. I also have, that's my graphics card. Yes, absolutely. I have a Intel i5 9600K CPU with 64 gigabytes of RAM. 64 gigabytes of 3600 megahertz RAM. Right now, this is starting to get a bit janky. Let's put safe mode on. And we will see what these look like. Yeah, it's starting to get a little bit laggy. And this is barely any parts. Are they going to clip? Are they going to clip? They are going to clip. No! God damn it. Why? Why are you clipping? Why are you clipping? That's so unfortunate. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. I suppose what I could do is move these further out, but then I run into the problem of are they going to fit inside the payload container, which they very well might not. Back at it again with the good suggestions. Yes, of course, Pesky Bird. That was, yeah, no, it was your suggestion that I read out just now. Oh, where are you coming home to? I am coming home to Brazil. No, although the Jebediah Kerman in my stock RSS video did end up landing in Brazil. No, we're coming home to Kerbal. Obviously, the Kerbals come from Kerbal, or Kerbal, the Kerbal system. And we're going back. That is the end goal of this series anyway, hopefully to get back to Kerbal and, recolonize it and try and do all of that. Right, so if I put that there, so it is just outside of this little radiator thingamajiggy that is on the top, and we do the same on that side, and then hopefully that should give us enough clearance. But does it give us enough clearance to put this inside one of these chunky payload bays? Come on, let's bring you up. Let's bring you up, put you there. Oh, it's tight. It's tight. It's very, very, very tight. Cock. No, that won't work. That is too tight. That will not fit. Absolutely no. We need to move them in one more. But I don't know if moving them in one more is going to make them clip when we land them. Although, is it really the end of the world if they clip together just a little bit? Who knows? Who knows? That will now fit in there. Just. Although, yeah, no, that will fit. That's fine. Okay, all right. Fitting things into small holes, not my speciality, okay? Kanasa, I faintly remember in a mod I used to have that had a container crew core combo thing. It held one Kerbal and it held half of what those containers could hold, but it looked aesthetic. See, that's the thing as well. I want to go with, obviously I want this to kind of like look nice as well. Although you could say that nothing I make looks nice, and then you'd be a very mean person, and I'd be very, very upset. So please don't do that, because I might cry on live stream. Anyway, we're gonna. Why did I save that? I'm gonna try this out. I'm just gonna see how bad the clipping is here. Hopefully, oh god, no, don't launch. See what it's like. Which is trying to squeeze into shoe sizes too small. Exactly, that's what we're doing. I definitely was talking about shoe sizes and nothing more inappropriate when I mentioned fitting things into small holes and not being very good at it. Absolutely not. No, that wouldn't be me. My channel's family friendly, PG-13, you know, keeping it clean. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Your stream is half rocket science and half that's what she said. Sounds about right to me. Yeah, that's about a usual Karnasa stream. Are you new here? I don't know, actually. I'm working on a funny meme video at the moment, the RSS KSP stock parts video, which is I've done about 4 minutes of the video so far, and I've been spending probably about 40 hours on it already. It's a long video. Well, it's not long. it's going to be quite short, probably about 20 minutes long. But yes, a lot of the jokes in there do seem to be of a that's what she said kind of variety. Maybe I need to expand my repertoire a little bit and move on to different things. Although I have done some, not animations as per se, but some weird little video segments in that video, which will be quite funny. Or at least I think they're quite funny. But my sense of humour is not one to be trusted. Kanasa, maybe put some landing legs on the side modules as well. Yeah, I probably should do that. And then that way it won't, tip over. And then once we've got, we could absolutely do with a little bit more stability over here. Right, let's deploy. And hopefully, with a little bit of luck, they don't clip. Come on. Oh, it's going to be close, but I think they do just. But if they're like barely like it's just the tip. It's absolutely just the tip. That's it. I'm happy with that. We can work with that. That's fine. Now I've got to do this a lot more times. Okay, yeah, no. No one minds just the tip. Right, so we're going to go into Spaceplane Hangar and see what we can do with this now. Kanasa, that's what she scienced. Rocket, she said. That reminds me of Brainiac, the old, I can do science, me, and I have no idea why. Hello, Ceratops. TUFX, HDR. Yeah, no, I'm using Ballistic Fox's TUFX, it's the experimental profile, which looks fabulous. I really do like it. Turn it off. I really like it. It's my favorite one to use. Although the bloom is quite intense at times. They're not clipping, they're pressing together, making a flat side. Exactly, there we go. Chat, thank you. We've got ways of explaining the horrible clippiness that is going on with this craft. Okay, right, so that's fine. We are going to whack probably some more of these on here, just, so why is that? Oh, it's because it's set to 60. Put it to 90 and make sure that that is going to be at the right angle. And we'll bring that down here, and we'll bring that along just to make sure that they're at the same height. And then that way we shouldn't have any sort of weird shenanigans when trying to land this. Although this is going to be bloody difficult to land. I've got no idea how I'm going to do it, but we will figure that out when we get to it. All right, so we'll put that there like so, and yeah, we'll do the exact same thing on the other side, like so. And that is halfway, nearly, oh, no, that needs to be moved over there. That is almost, the very top of it is touching that dot underneath there. So the very top of it is almost touching that dot underneath there. Yeah, I think that's right. I think that's matched up. I'm not sure though. Imagine if you find Ziggy 4 or Ziggy 5 when you return to Kerbin. I mean, I hadn't thought about doing that, but we absolutely could. We could have some sort of long-lost relative of Ziggy Kerman. Or we could even, like the last episode of Coming Home, the original series, the last thing we did was actually rescue Ziggy Kerman. So once again, I'm not sure what I think about this storage system as well. I know I've just spent didn't mean to swear then. Spent ages faffing around, that's what I said. Faffing around building this. But at the same time, I can only fit one of these realistically into my ginormous payload fairing. And I can only get substrate and polymers apparently. We'll get something else in here. Silicates and silicon. No, we want the important stuff for material kits first. So we'll go, where's material kits? Metals, material kits, chemicals, and polymers. There we go. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. And I wanted to save on parts on this base as much as I could. And these were really good because they can hold like multiple variants of things. Yes, multiple variants of things. They can hold like multiple storage stuff, which if we go into like, say, logistics over here and I get one of these can only hold one resource at a time. except for exotic minerals, and yeah, that's the only one that is different, which is a shame, because obviously if we use one of these, we save on a lot of parts because we don't have to build as many different silos. However, they are friggin' big. They are very big, and they are very unwieldy, and I'm not sure how I'm going to get all of this down. Where is... I'm sure there must be other ones, right? There must be other storage solutions in this. Oh, what on earth is this? What is this? It's a ball. But where does the fuel go? Everyone knows fuel is stored in the balls, but I cannot see a fuel hatch. No, I don't. I don't know what that is, but we're going to leave that for now. See, we don't need an expandable habitat. I think there might be another... Yeah, this is what I'm using at the moment. And they're very wide. Very, very wide. I suppose we've got these. I don't know how these look, though. And can I even place them on? And do these work the same way? And why can't I place that on? Why? It has got an attached node. Can I deploy these? No, I can't deploy them. Damn it. Why won't it let me deploy them? But they do the same. They do work the same way. And they also have a planetary warehouse. Okay. Okay, that's kind of promising. Maybe what I could do, instead of doing this... Sorry, this is a design stream, so there's going to be a lot of umming and ahhing and me going back on what I've already done and, you know, trying to figure out the best way of doing this. So we're going to get rid of those, but we will keep this. And if I get some radial attachment points... Oh, hello. Nope, not that big. I'm sure I've got smaller ones. That would hurt, something that size. Right, so we're going to go for a radial attachment point junior, and we'll place one on... We'll place one here, underneath that bit. We'll place one in the middle. And then place one underneath that bit. Oh, God, no. I accidentally let go of shift. All right, we'll do that. And then have I got absolute? Let's put it on absolute so that they are all nicely in line, like so. Oh, God. And then, hopefully, I should be able to put these on. Come on. Attach. Just attach, please. There we go. That's the wrong way round. Okay. There we go. That might be a bit better. And I don't know how big these are going to be, so we're going to have to test these out as well. And hopefully, if we get some of these, they might still have... I'm fairly sure they'll have enough storage for what I want. Because we're not going to be storing, like, ridiculous amounts of things on the surface of Hydrus. We'll have a lot, but then I imagine these come out kind of like an inflate, and I think that might look quite cool if they're all like that, but I don't know. Where do you find all of these mods? I basically, when I started this series, these are all from the same mod pack. This is all from USIMKS. But when I started this series, what I did was I just went down CCAN and I had a look at things and I was like, ooh, that looks cool. I'm going to get that. Ooh, that looks nice. I want that one too. So yeah, no, I just spent a long time going through finding mods to download, and CCAN is great for that. And obviously, like Googling KSP mods and all of that is pretty nifty to do. Right, so yeah, let's save this, and then like that way we get like 6 on here rather than 2, which would be a lot better for the base in general. And it does also mean that I can move this in a little bit more, because now we don't have to worry about them going up there. So if we move that in there, so those are kind of matching, like so, and then I might even move them a bit closer together, but we'll do that, save this and launch this and see what these look like when they are. But we do need a probe core on top, because otherwise I'm not going to be able to control this. Okay, probe core. Yeah, we'll put that on, you know, why not? And then we'll put some solar panels on as well, because everyone loves electrical power. Right, let's just whack one of those on like that, and let's launch this and have a look and see what this looks like. Stop pressing the wrong buttons. I am pressing the wrong buttons all the time. My hands slip and I cannot help myself. I'm off to bed. Good night, everyone. Good night, Needle. Enjoy your sleep. Thank you for coming along to the stream. I do the same until I break my computer. Oh, what? Like you're downloading all of the mods? Yes. No, my computer probably has seen better days. I obviously, my GPU broke not that long ago, over Christmas. Oh, that's about 6 months ago now. Bloody hell. Has it really been that long? Yeah, it's May. Jeez, that's been a while. But no, I'm not saying KSP was to blame, but I am definitely saying KSP helped contribute quite a lot to my GPU dying. I'd only had it for about a year and a half. Internal screaming, of course. That's what this entire scream. You've got scream on my mind. That's what this entire stream is going to be. Just me screaming into the microphone for the next 5 minutes. How has your day been, Kanasa? I just dropped in. Hello, Stress Potato. Welcome to the stream. It's been good. It's been good. I've not really done an awful lot today. I've worked on a few videos. I dropped my wife off at the station and took her back home earlier on. And yeah, no, just bricking, going for this dress rehearsal thing tomorrow at university, where my band is playing for the first time in 2 years at a TED Talk. Oh, I don't know. Symmetry. So the way that the UKS parts work, this thing, yeah, symmetry. Let's get rid of this. Let's put safe mode on so it's a little bit nicer to see. Yeah, the nodes that I've attached to here, they don't count as symmetry, so I'm going to have to place them on both sides. Right, let's deploy. How chunky are you going to be? And can I deploy multiple of you? Please, just like fit snugly. I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that. I don't think that looks terrible. Obviously, there is a little bit of clipping going on, but it's not the end of the world. And how much storage space does this have? Bloody hell, quite a lot. And then it all fits nicely on the surface. Yeah, I think that's the way to go, although we probably will have to think of a way to dock these together, because at the moment that is kind of going to be blocking this docking port, which is no bueno, absolutely not. No, I'm quite content with how that is looking. I think that will be the way we do it. I think that looks much cooler. I really like these. I wasn't expecting to use these at all, but no, that looks pretty cool, pretty nifty. Pretty damn sweet, if you ask me. But anyway, let's revert the flight and go back to the space plane here. Pipes, USI, Planetary, what base mod? Yes, USI, Umbra Space Industries and MKS and all of that. That looks like something. Nothing wrong with a little bit of ball hardening. Absolutely not. The ball harden. What was that? Well, they weren't even balls. They were domes. God, get your minds out of the gutter. They were domes. USI life support and USI modules colonization systems at pipes. Yes. That is the mod that a lot of what I am building with comes from, which is great. Okay, so yeah, we're going to do this. And I need to make sure that these are all what we want. So silicon, we do want that. Substrate and polymers, we do want that. And we also want those, but I think I'm going to go for the base materials first. So I want metallic ore into metals, or minerals into chemicals. That's fine as well. Funky music. Okay, right, so let's grab this radial detachment port, and we'll place them exactly where I place them. Actually, I'm going to do this. We'll get rid of that too. Okay, let's do this. Right, how high up was that? Oh no, I should have checked. I cannot see through this craft because I have not got X-ray vision. Okay, that is looking like it is just underneath the little nubby bit there. So if we come to here and put it just underneath the little nubby bit there, that's good. And we want, yeah, absolute, that's fine. Absolute vodka. Don't drink and play KSP, ladies and gentlemen. It's very bad. It's not very good for your health. Okay. No! Stop pressing the wrong things. There we go. That's fine. And we'll bring that up there. Lovely. Okay, so with that being done, let's just whack 3 of these on. 3. 1. It's the wrong way. It's the right. There we go. And place that one there. And then we'll place this one here. There we go. And we've got our base sort of started. And we'll get rid of that. Kanasa doesn't have any vision, X-ray vision. Kind of cringe if you ask me. I mean, that definitely sounds like a skill issue to me. Absolutely. 100% skill issue. It's quite RCE. It's the strongest shape. Getting Kung Pao Bob's flashes. Kung Pao Bob's? I don't know what that is. Someone enlighten me. I'm not entirely sure. Do you have station parts expansion? I do. I do, but a lot of the stuff doesn't work with USI. So there we go. We got a part from Spation Sparts Expansions spread them. Yeah, no. A lot of USI requires like these modules here in order for it to function properly, which is it's not the end of the world because they look all right. Honestly, I think station parts and maybe things from Nertia, like Near Future, do look a little bit nicer. Although USI, just the like gameplay changes is incredible, like what it does. Right, okay, so we've got that. We'll have that as kind of like Hydrus storage section, yeah. Now, I need to figure out how we're going to get more, because this is this is not it. There's more to be done. There is more to be done, and I also need to figure out how we're going to get this connected, because obviously this came out a little bit, and it's really annoying that you cannot deploy these in the vehicle assembly building. If I could, that would make my life so much easier. I don't have to keep going back to the runway and figuring out what's where and why and who and how and when. But no, it's unfortunate, right? Because, yeah, I don't really want to do anything like that. Maybe we could get, say, something like this. Get that. Get it all matching up. And we bring that in here like so. And we get rid of the flag. And then we get, on top of this, we will grab ourselves a small adapter. One that is probably about that big, actually. No, that's too small. We need bigger. We need to go bigger. We can go bigger, though. All right. How about this? Yeah, that's more like it. And then I suppose we could just whack that on there. Although I don't like the fact that... oh, no, it kind of makes it a little bit more interesting. I think we will keep that. I won't make that any smaller. And we'll do that, and then we'll do that, and there we go. And then what we can do is, on the other side, just do exactly the same thing. Let's make sure that it is in the correct orientation, though. Come on. That way. There we go. And I guess what I'll also do is move these out so that they are further out. Like that. Oh dear. How have we ended up with one there? Oh, yes, of course. Yes, no, that does make sense to me. We need to move this over this side. So we'll move that there. How close is that? That's like pretty much right on the end. Okay, cool. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. And I think that will be that module all done. But will it pass the test and fit inside my payload container? Because that is obviously critically important. Go big or go beyond home. Indeed, we went beyond home. That's exactly what we did. Oh, this is... come on. Attach. Oh, that's tight. That's very tight. But it fits just about. Although the Ranger... no, it doesn't. Oh, damn it. Oh, how do I move them even closer? We'll get the tower together, like touching. They can touch. It's okay as long as they say like the magic words, please. Okay, right. Is that roughly central? I don't know. Is that central or is that not? That looks to be central-ish. And there we go, it fits. It's a bit of a snug fit, but it absolutely does fit. And then we also have to figure out a way of how we're going to get this down onto the surface of Hydrus as well. This does look a little bit suspect. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about this design, but you know, it's been designed now, and I think we're not going to do any more for this. Why did that go black? I told you to be white so that you all matched, but no, apparently not. Right, so now that I've checked this all out, I think this will be the final iteration of this design, and I think what we will do is we'll get another smaller one that comes off up this way, which I will have to design, and has the remainder of all of the materials that I do need for this to work, to store all of the minerals and chemicals and all of that good stuff on the surface of Hydrus. Yeah, because I think 6 isn't going to cut it. I think we need about 10 of these to cover all of our bases, which is a bit of a shame. Batteries. Yeah, no, this could absolutely do with some sort of batteries and, well, to be honest, I don't think it will need it. The reason why I say I don't think it will need it is because this will be all connected to a massive base module, which will have battery storage elsewhere. However, now I'm looking at this and thinking, how on earth am I going to move this into position? And I think that's going to be hard. Right, anyway, I'm going to save this and I'm going to launch because I want to see, just with all of those changes, see if it still fits. Well, still, if it doesn't kind of like, you know, go all kinds of crazy and knock things out of the way. HyperQ, please stop ruining 100% peaceful experiences of watching a Carnassa stream. What? Is someone ruining the experience? What? This looks very interesting. Does it? do your eyes deceive you? Basically, yeah, no, well, this is colony designing. It takes a long time. I don't know why I decided to live stream this. No, I know why I decided to live stream this, because I didn't have any content to release today, and I thought, you know what, rather than making another short, which obviously I did one yesterday, I thought, let's do a live stream. It's been a while. I'm at home. I can actually spend some time live streaming now. But yeah, usually when I design things like this, I like to sit to myself, I like to think and go over everything, play around with lots of different ideas, and like there's a lot of pulling things apart, lots of testing, lots of editing, and I don't know if that's the most fun thing to watch on stream, but yeah, I guess that's what we're going to be doing. Are you okay? You look tired. I am tired, Ben Studios. I'm always tired. I mean, I do YouTube. I now have basically a full-time job as well, and I've got university. I sleep never. No, I do sleep, but I am quite tired. I'm usually tired, and I think, what do I look like? Yeah. It's been a long day, and I've got like that's not I've not got a black eye, by the way. That is a birthmark that I've had for a very long time. I think someone asked me in a video before, like, oh, have you been decked? I'm like, no, it's a birthmark. Right, so let's deploy all of these. I just want to have a look what it looks like, and we're going to get rid of this. We'll put it on safe mode. In fact, let's just go default flight for now, so everything looks all right. We'll bring these out, bring absolutely every single one of them out, and have a look and see what they look like. The great thing about this, the first module that I've got in here as well is the logistics module, and that is going to mean that we can transfer goods all around Hydrus, which will be very cool. I really like this. I really, really, really like this design. I think this looks awesome, and when it's all connected to like the main base, I think this is going to look friggin' sweet. I think it's going to look bloody fantastic on the surface of Hydrus. Like the symmetry, it's beautiful. They look edible. That's not a black eye, that's just my face. Yes, it is, it's just my face. It looks kind of suspect from above. How does that look suspect? Like what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? It's eyes and a face, okay? It is. I mean, I can't really show you, but hide this section, get rid of this section, and just keep that and that and that. That looks it looks a little bit dodgy. I will give you that. But with it all complete, it looks all right, I think. Anyway, can we maybe extend this, because I'm not sure. Oh, hello. I'm not sure if this is going to work anymore. Like, is it just going to sink and fall? Because that's going to make building this really hard. What about, yeah, no, the spring rating needs to be very high. We maybe extend it. Wait, jumping base modules. A good thing about this though is that actually I didn't know that we could extend this whilst in flight. So if we do need to shift things about a bit, do a bit of a shimmy, we are able to do that. Make it jump. Ah. Oh, there's a deployment angle as well. Wait, what does this do? I'm assuming it moves it. Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh, wait, no, it just moves it to the side. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, we can raise this up a little bit as well. And I feel like that is absolutely something that we are going to have to do. Oh, hello. Oh, hang on. I forgot to even put anything on here, but we can somehow still control it. Fabulous. Because, yeah, we need a way of being able to dock this to the different modules, and that's something that I'm going to have to figure out. I've got no idea how I'm going to do that, but that's surely something that we will hopefully do over the course of this live stream. Right, so we're not going to go back to the Space Center. We're going to revert the flight boat back to the spaceplane hangar and have a look. How are you going to land it? Carefully. I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'll have to think about that. We could do some sort of maybe sky crane device, or we could go for ginormous friggin' heat shield on it. I don't know. Hydrus's atmosphere is quite forgiving. You're only going to be moving about 1,400 meters per second when you're coming in at Hydrus, so a heat shield is not going to be required. However, we are going to need a way of actually landing it on the surface. So let's figure that out now, actually. Before we move on to anything else, we need to figure out how we're going to land this. And I think what I'll do, I can't really build anything more this way. I guess, I mean, we could potentially either place a sky crane thingy up this side, or I could go for the tried and tested method of putting some of these on. If we do that and then landing it like this, and then I suppose we could also put a probe core on this, and then that way we will have control over it. If we go for like this, like so, and we'll make sure that that's absolute. I kind of actually like these being here as well. I think that kind of looks like a nice little touch. But yeah, we'll do this. Do this, and then get some sort of landing system. So we're going to go for liquid fuel and oxidizer, I believe, because then we can put some bipropellant RCS thrusters on here as well. It means I don't have to put any monopropellant on here, and things should be good that way. But what sort of tank am I going to want to use? Absolutely this one right here. There we go. That'll land us, right? That should do the trick. that makes it go from 19 tons to over 1,000. It's a very chunky tank, okay? It needs to go on a bit of a diet, probably. I don't know. Yes. Okay, right. So I want a small tank. I want a smallish tank. Maybe one of these. Like that. Will this fit nice and snug inside though? That is the question. If we move that there, see, now I don't think this is going to fit inside the payload thingy jiggy anymore, which is not good. So maybe we need to go even smaller. But yeah, we could do something like this. Maybe we go for the FLTX. That is a little bit smaller and might fit. Right, yeah, there we go, that's fine. Oh, come on, move. There we go. Move that in there. Have I got absolute on? I do. Why does that look like it's offset? I don't know. I'll put that in there like that. And then we'll do the exact same on the other side. Like so. Right. That still looks offset to me, but oh well. So, whenever I build a rocket, I always just delete it, and I don't know why. I did. Well, actually, no. I can't show you anymore. But until earlier on today, I had about 180 vessels saved in my vehicle assembly building. I deleted a lot of them because they were making the game lag, which was unfortunate. And I think when I used to play Kerbal Space Program, I never really got like far into any playthroughs. But since starting a YouTube channel and actually doing a series on it, it's meant that, like, obviously I've come back because I want to produce content. There's storylines sort of to it, and it makes me like it keeps me playing through, which is kind of nice. Which is very nice. Right, so what can I put engine-wise on this? What's this look like? Is that too big? Oh, that is too big. And I think that runs on monopropellant anyway. Yep, it does. So that's no good. And we can put some Terriers on here, because I love the Terriers. I think they're very good engines. If we make it compact, I should have a compact skin. There we go. And that gives us 129 meters per second of delta V. Is that it? That's nothing. Wow. 500, that's really not a lot. I was expecting quite a bit more than that. Oh well. That's very, very, very small. And this only weighs 31 tons. That's not too bad. But will this be enough to land us on the surface of Hydrus without parachutes? Because I could put some parachutes on here, but I'd rather not. I would quite like to get away with having no parachutes, because no parachutes are better. I much prefer doing propulsive landings than using parachutes. All right, so I guess maybe we could place some small probe cores up here for now. And then that way we've got a way of powering this. And finally, once again, now that I've extended this ever so slightly and made it a little bit more girthy, will we be able to fit this inside? Let's close it up. Yes, we can. We absolutely can. Lovely. Brilliant. I'd still put a drogue or two for better attitude control. Yeah, I suppose. What's the center of mass look like on this? Ideally, I want the center of lift, which we have none, to be above the center of mass. Maybe what we could do is grab a couple of these and place them here and here. Why do I not have any center of lift? Oh, there we go. Perfect. That's where I want it to be. That is exactly where I want it to be. Right, so we'll do that. Come on. Come on. Yeah, we'll just make sure that these are all at the right place. And once again, we've extended that, but I feel like that should be fine. We shouldn't need to really worry about that anymore. We'll put that there. Oh, 1,079. Yeah, that's much better. That's more what I was kind of hoping for. 271 sea level, which is not great. And obviously, we are going to be landing at Hydrus rather than road. So what do we get there? 393, and we only get 0.92 meters per second, or 0.92 thrust to weight ratio, which is not good, because obviously we want that to be above 1 if we're going to be attempting a landing. So maybe I should put a couple of parachutes on here. I think, yeah. And then after that's all done, I need to figure out how the hell I'm going to... how I'm going to dock this to my other parts. Hydrus has got much higher gravity than Armstrong, so I might be able to do a crane sort of system. But we'll see. Right, so yeah, no, we will put a couple of parachutes on here just to slow us down. Where are my parachutes? They are right here. Radial mount parachute. I think what we'll do is we'll grab you and we'll place one there. And we'll place one there as well. And we will sort these out. I got banned from it. What did you get? Matt Lown Discord server. You got banned from Matt Lown's Discord server. Kanasa, going nuclear. There's no nuclear things about this, actually. There's nothing nuclear on this at the moment. I am going nuclear. Like, we will be using a very tasty fission engine to get us over to Hydrus, but at the moment, no nuclear, no nukes here. A nuke guy probably pops up. He's like, I demand the nuclear option. But no, we're not going nuclear. Right, so we want to set this to Hydrus. We want to... I'll keep the material as that. I mean, we can go for some drogue shoots, or we could go for just regular parachutes. I'm going to try regular parachutes first. We want the wanted touchdown speed to be maybe like 25. And we're going to use 2. And we want altitude deployment probably be about 5,000, and deployment altitude will be about 1,000. Oh, hello, Pipes. Thank you for the £2 donation. I will nuke it. Don't nuke my creation. Oh, yeah, I forget as well, because I've got my actual overlay up. You will hear it. Thank you. From the orbit. It is the nuclear in spirit. I wrote Matt Lown Discord server manually 15 times. Wait, what? So you got banned from Matt Lown's Discord server for writing Matt Lown Discord server on Matt Lown's Discord server. Am I getting this right, or am I confused? Did I get confused somewhere along the way? Because that's what it sounds like to me. But I might be wrong. I don't know. It sounds very confusing, right? So we're going to apply the settings for that. The application of the parameters succeeded. Oh, that's very nice when that comes up, isn't it? Okay, and I can't remember which one I did cock. Was it this one? I think it was this one. It was this one. It was this one. All right, so what we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of that, throw that to the side, and place that down there like so. And hopefully that should copy all of the information. It has. No, it hasn't. It hasn't. Damn. It did not. God. Oh, well, right, 25, 2. That's annoying. 25 and 2. Usually you can apply all symmetry to counterparts, but because the symmetry's weird on this, we're not going to be able to do that. Hello, Carnassa. Hello, Christian Shea. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to designing a future, well, no, a colony that we're going to be setting down on the surface of Armstrong. Not Armstrong. That's what I've been doing for like the past 6 episodes of Coming Home Redux. Hydrus, we're going for our first interplanetary colony. I can't remember what I set it to. It was 5,000 and... was it 1,000? 1,000? Maybe? Brain like a sieve. 5,000 or 1,000. Oh, I remembered! Oh my god. Right, okay, so 25 and 2. We'll apply the settings to you. Successful parameter, successful, succeeded. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. And we have no way of generating power on this at the moment. Which is going to be a problem because I do want to test this. I do want to test all of these landing capabilities. So I guess what we'll do is we'll just place like a couple of those on, like we'll place one there, and then we'll come around here like so, and we'll place one there. There we go. That should give us enough power just to test this. Because the main source of power that I am going to be using for this entire surface base is going to be a ginormous, friggin' huge, quite frankly ridiculous nuclear reactor that we will be setting down as well. And that will go in the same sort of payload component that this will go in. That'll be very nice. Right, so 389 meters per second in delta V. Yep, that's fine. 2.51 in vacuum. And what we'll do is we'll place a couple of these advanced vernier thrusters on here as well. If we place them there and there, like so, hopefully that doesn't get in the way of the grid fins. We'll move them down. Yeah, I'll just absolute offset that, like that, and oh no, I don't. God damn it, I didn't have mirror. I didn't have symmetry on. Oopsie daisy. That's a quick fix though. We can do that rather quickly. Okay, let's just make sure that that's all in the right place, and there we go. Now I could also place some. Yeah, we'll do that too. We'll place one there, and we'll also place one there, like so. So we're not going to have any RCS going upwards in that direction, but I don't think that will matter. And our center of lift, hopefully, will still be above our center of mass. Yep, that's perfect. Right, we're going to save this, and I'm going to test this out and see if we can land this on the surface of Hydrus. Let's give it a go. Let's launch. Not fusion yet, eh? No, we don't have any fusion, unfortunately. I have unlocked one fusion technology, although I've not unlocked any tanks that can actually store liquid deuterium or liquid helium-3. So I've got the ability to... I've got one fusion engine or one fusion power reactor, but I can't store the components that need to power it, which is a bit of a shame. Hello, the happiest cat. You are indeed the happiest cat. That's a very excitable hello. Hello, hello, hello. Tasty. Like, I don't know. Loading screens in this game are so long. Like, I am in a loading screen at the moment, and you can't see it because OBS doesn't pick it up. So, I don't know, like, just play, like, guitar whilst we wait or something. Have I got my... I think I've got my... What am I doing? I think I've got my noise gate on, so you probably can't even hear it properly, which is a shame. No, I should do that during loading screens, so you have a bit of like a sing-along, a bit of a shum-along. And now we wait for like 3 minutes with music. Yes, I know, the loading screens are very long. It's really unfortunate. Is this a joke? Is what a joke? Is what a joke? Am I a joke to you? I don't know. I need to practice my playing. I've got a gig tomorrow. Or not. No way loading times are this long with a PC like yours. Yeah, they are. This save has been running for, what, like 7 months? And there's a lot going on. There's a lot of mods. There's just, yeah, it's just bad. And as well, I am streaming this, so that's taking up vital resources on my CPU, which is not good. Not good. Okay, there we go. But we have loaded. We have loaded. Serenade us, Canassa. Maybe in the next loading screen, because we've loaded now, and I do need to check this out. So what we're going to do is we are going to send this to Hydrus. Because obviously, like, this isn't the way we're going to be sending it, really, but we will have the Juno class vessel, which will basically unceremoniously dump this when we get over to Hydrus. Phobos and Deimos equals terror and despair. It's KSP, not the PC. Yeah, I'm probably running into KSP's limitations with this. Oh dear, the lag is real. Oh dear, what the hell happened? Cock. That's annoying. Oh, and I've realised I forgot to auto-strike it as well, so we're going to go back to the space plane hangar, and then we're going to load this again. Curses. I should really send you a custom to you effects profile. That would be pretty cool. I am using your experimental one at the moment, because I really like it. I did say it at the beginning of the stream. I don't know if you were there. I saw you say hello at the beginning of the stream, but yeah, I did say that I'm using it a lot because it looks very, very tasty. Very, very, very nice. The Kraken! Well, that wait wasn't worth it. No, absolutely not. I had to wait like forever for the loading screen, and then suddenly, boom, explosion, things go terribly wrong. Kraken did attack, and yes, I think there was probably a better way of getting that up to orbit, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to allow mass tweakables, and we're going to auto-strut all of this, and then we're going to launch this again. Unfortunately, yeah, it's going to take a while. Right, let's come over here, because now we're in the loading screen. Turn my voice off. Noise gate off. Yeah, we'll just play some guitar whilst we wait for the game to load, I guess. Yes. That's the Phobos spirit. What about the Phobos spirit? Like we like crushing our craft together or something. I don't know. What is the Phobos spirit? Someone was saying earlier on, isn't Phobos and Deimos the horses of Mars, or were they the sons of Mars? Who's bet there's going to be enough space Kraken Easter egg in KSP2? I would be willing to like bet money on it. I'm sure that they will have some sort of throwbacks to the Kraken. Although, in the most recent video, didn't they say that they're trying to kill the Deep Space Kraken? I don't know. Guitar NASA. Won't get wrapped up in this fantasy. Need to find some room to breathe. I just realised I'm playing guitar over the music, which is probably not good, because it's like everything getting all at once. Oh, look, the game's loaded. The game's loaded. Why not tame the Kraken? I think they have. I think they have tamed the Kraken. I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't sing too much today either. I've got to rest my voice because, yeah, gig in a couple of days, which is going to be exciting. And when I sing live as well, I'm a lot more aggressive. When I just play acoustic guitar in my home, things, yeah, it's a lot more chill. Right, I think we'll go for this for now. And then, in order to make sure that this doesn't break, what I am going to do is I'm going to hyper-edit it into orbit of road first, which usually works. 102,000. 102,000. There we go. There we go. We didn't instantly demolish. We are still alive, which is very nice. Then what we're going to do is we're going to select Hydrus, and we're going to do it this way. And we'll go 102,000. Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die, please don't die. I believe in you. You are the base module that could, because if I can't do this, I don't know how I'm going to test you. Because I'm not running anything like Crash on this install. I really should download that. And it means it will save me, like I won't have to faff around doing any of this to actually test landers and stuff like that. But anyway, excuse me. I just realised we've got no communications on this. Fantiddly-tastic. Oh, we do have a comms relay around Hydron, I believe. So if we land maybe here, where we're still going to be in sight of Hydron, and I do not want to land on a mountain, and they're quite difficult to see. Okay, right. I think think we'll... Oh, yeah, we're going to lose comms, though. We'll lose comms there, but that looks like a very nice place to land. So I think what we will do is we'll just start this, turn the RCS on, and we want to control from here. Let's control from here and start the descent procedures. Hey, Kanasa, hello, Vertifine. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. See you, Zaka. Bye, Zaka. Thank you for coming along to the stream. And now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be attempting to land this. Obviously, this is, if you've not been at the stream, this is just a simulation. It's just a test. This isn't going to be real life. No, so I think we want to hit that. And then we want to start firing these up. And try and land about here, I think. Would be kind of nice. So if we go like that, there we go. Let's begin landing procedures. Oh, we should have armed the parachutes. That's fine. I'll do that when we get closer to the surface. And hopefully nothing goes terribly wrong, because that would be very, very bad. All right, we've got the landing gear deployed. Well, the base legs, like they kind of are. Right, let's turn retro. Let's turn our brakes on, because we do have some air brakes to try and help us slow down. And we will not deploy the gear yet, but there was something that I wanted to do. Oh, yes, of course. Arm the parachutes. We want to arm you, and we want to arm you. Let's just make sure that they are going to open up at the correct time. Altitude, yep, that's fine. And you are also altitude. Lovely stuff. And now it's just the long, slow descent into the surface of Hydrus. And hopefully we don't burn up and break apart and die, because that would be very sad. Life is a simulation. Changed my mind. Chill guy, I did say that I would talk about nukes and it would summon you, maybe. we were talking about nukes. Someone was saying about nuking everything from orbit earlier on, I think, and I thought that would definitely pique your interest, maybe. Hey, hello Graham, welcome to the stream. That's life, that's what people say. If reality is a simulation, I could access the Matrix and reprogram your mind. Yes, you must become one with the Matrix. You are beginning to believe he is becoming the chosen one. Yeah, Neo, the chosen one. Has anyone seen the new Matrix film? I've heard it's not very good. I would quite like to see it, because obviously I've seen all of the other ones, but apparently it was just them taking the mick out of all of the old films. But I don't know. It's the twins who directed it got asked to do it again. I can't remember their names. And apparently they were like, no, we don't need to make another Matrix film. It's just an inherent cash grab. So they decided to make a lot of the film about the fact that it was just an inherent cash grab. Ganasa, it's basically just fan service and then making fun of the old ones. Yes, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Just kind of beating a dead horse. I mean, even the Matrix, but by the time they got to the Matrix 3, Matrix 1 and 2, fantastic films. Matrix 1, it's just an amazing film. Matrix 2, very, very good. Matrix 3, kind of lost the charm a little bit by then. But I do still go back and watch those films every now and then, because they are good films. They are good films. Right. We are very slowly coming down in Hydrus's atmosphere. This is going to take quite a long time, but, you know, tests have to be done. I want Matrix game that retells the story of the movies. That would be great. I had a game on, I think it was PlayStation 2. I can't remember what it was called. It was like Enter the Matrix, I think. And I remember it had like destructible terrain and, oh God, something's warming up. Oh, no, it's just that. It had, like, destructible terrain, and I think it was one of the first games that I ever played that, like, you shot at a wall and bits of it flew out, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Look, I can break everything. And then, obviously, games like Mercenaries came out, which is, like, literally the whole point of that game is to just break everything. Well, we came through the atmosphere and slowed down bloody quickly. We probably don't even need parachutes on this. But we've armed them anyway. Hopefully we are able to touch down somewhere relatively safe. We are in the lowlands. That's okay. And we'll see how this goes. Obviously, once this has been proven to work, which I'm fairly confident that this will work now, what we need to do afterwards is figure out a way of how we're going to dock all of these together. And we also need to design another storage module, because this isn't going to be the only one. We're going to have several. Well, we've got these 6 here, and then I think maybe what I'll do is I'll have like maybe a Nexus, which has like 8 coming around, and I think 14 will be more than enough to cover all of my bases for everything that I want for this surface base. Yeah, this is going to be fine. We probably, I mean, the parachutes are a good idea, but you know, this will work. All right, I guess we can probably deploy the gears as well. Go gears, go, 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 gadget gears. Okay. When's our parachutes going to open? Not very long. What's the Atmo composition and pressure? Terriers will probably be a bad choice. I probably should have done something. I might have a look at that, because yeah, Terriers are very good at vacuum, and look, our Delta V is going to like absolutely tank now. Right, let's bring this up. Yeah, no, maybe we will have a look at a different or a better landing engine. Parachutes are going to deploy any minute now. There we go. And hopefully we should slow down. Slow down. Yeah, maybe? Yeah. How fast do we go? Yeah, we go 25 meters per second, so we do need to use the Terriers. What's our thrust to weight ratio? 0.88. That's fine. Let's try and fine tune this. I mean, they're going to work, but we probably could use a better engine for the surface of Hydrus. Because it's quite thick, the atmosphere here, I believe. Oh, 11 meters per second, just coming down slowly. Here we go. Let's kick this into gear. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. There we go. Touchdown. Off. Cool. And then, like, we've got our ground tether on here, so we can tether it to the ground as well, so it won't move ever. And that is able to successfully land on the surface of Hydrus, although I'm quite happy with that, although the fact that it is so low down means we are going to have to figure out a way of how we're going to move this about. I was thinking, maybe I'm going to even put some wheels on this. I might do that, you know. I might put some wheels coming off the side that will be deconstructed at a later date. And then we can use this to, you know, like, extend! Extend! It's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. We'll figure out how to do this, right? So we're going to revert to the spaceplane hangar, because that was just a simulation. That was not real life. It was just fantasy. Caught in a landslide. No escape from reality. Kanasa. Out here doing this kind of stuff, meanwhile, in almost 200 hours, the most I've done is get a rover to Juna in normal KSP. I'm crying. I mean, that's still pretty good for 200 hours. I started my channel. When I started my channel, I probably had about 3,000-4,000 hours in KSP, I reckon. A lot of it's obviously in RO and RP1. And since starting my channel, so my channel is almost 2 years old. It'll be 2 years old in June, my first upload. Yeah, I've probably picked up about another 6,000 to 8,000 hours, I reckon, with all of the content I've made, because KSP content takes a bloody long time to make. Right, okay, so this does work, but I might be able to get a better optimized engine. Someone did say the Terriers might not be the best of ideas, and I fully agree with them, because they are vacuum-specific engines. But do we have anything that is really going to be that low profile that I can stick on these? Because like we could put that on, but that's a little bit big. That's a little bit chunky, if you ask me. Sky crane, no, we don't want one of those. Put a vector on it and send it to friggin' space in a second. Pug liquid, what's, yeah, ISP 150 in sea level. What's the Terriers? 85 at sea level. Gosh, dag nabbit, that's bad. Yeah, no, that's terrible. What about the Spark? Oh, Spark might work. Unfortunately, though, it's very small. It's very, very, very small. Does it have gimbal as well? Does the Spark have gimbal? Does it gimbal? It does. It does. I suppose we could make it bigger. And then we just make it compact like that. That kind of looks a little bit silly, though. You know what might be kind of cool? Oh, no, the Super Draco's too big. Or no, maybe we could tweak scale this down to like that size. We put that there like that. Do these gimbal? No, they don't. They do not. And I'm fairly sure these are pretty good in atmosphere as well. They are. They have 240 in atmosphere. Obviously, they are from the Dragon spacecraft, so they are the launch abort system from the Dragon spacecraft, so they would have to work quite well in atmosphere. At least you'd like to think. Right, anyway, we're going to place those on. We'll place one there like that, and then we'll place one on there like that. We might get more delta V once we land, and we also might get a bit more thrust on this as well, which would be very nice. It would mean we can get a little bit of a smoother touchdown. Although the fact that these don't gimbal does worry me ever so slightly, because I do rely on gimbal quite a lot in order to control my spacecraft. Although we do have RCS pods all over this, so hopefully that should mean, with a little bit of luck, let's make sure that these are all... Oh god, I did not want to do that. Absolutely not. Right, so we bring you out there. We bring you out there. And let's also do the same on this side. Absolute. And yeah, that looks like it's where it should be. And then we'll bring... Oh god, what have I done? There we go. We'll bring you there. Absolute. Absolute. And we'll bring you out like that. And there we go. They should all hopefully match. That's what RCS Build Aid is saying. RCS Build Aid is saying that we are going to spin rapidly out of control and die. Oh, it's because I've not taken those off. Although that's still pretty bad. 300 kilonewtons of... What? Why is that so bad? It should be symmetrical. Wait, hang on. Are these full of anything? Are these full of anything? They might be. They very well might be. No, they're not. Why are we getting such rubbish stuff? Although we can turn thrust limiter on, which will be nice. Yeah, we get like 758 meters per second now. That's fine. And if we go to Hydrus, 3.3. Yeah, no, we're good with those engines. They're going to do us wait. Local offset. I didn't know about that. How? Press F. So I didn't know about that. Someone told me on a live stream whilst I was streaming. They were like, why aren't you using local offset? So what you do is, like, when you've got local, it means that, like, depending on the thing's orientation, it will move with that. So, like, that's local, and then you press F and you get absolute. And if you hold down something whilst it's on local, even if you've got part snapping on, it won't move at all. So, like you do that, say, like, yeah, it's balked now because I've already moved it. Like, it won't move anywhere. But if I did it with local, yeah, that wouldn't move. However, it's like after you place something, if you go onto local and you click it with offset, with part snapping on, it will not move. Whereas if you go with absolute, it will move and it will shift into a location where it kind of works. So local's good. Absolute's good for, like, making sure everything all lines up. But I'm very confused. Why are we getting so much torque? Oh no, we're not. Hang on. Have I bulked that up a little bit? This one looks like it's in the wrong place. That might be why. Come on. Why can I not get it the right way? There we go. Alright, now, so yeah, so if I did it with local, that wouldn't move. So yeah, what I was saying. But if I do it with absolute, there we go, it moves in. And then we can just pull it out. Like so. And that should all match. Oh, that will be better. I think I do still want to fly this thing. I do want to test this out again, just to make sure that we don't go spinning out of control, because that would be very bad. Yeah, because now we do absolutely have some issues with RCS build aid, saying that we have a lot of torque that is going to cause us problems. Why do we? I'm fairly sure I built this completely symmetrical. Why are we torquely challenged? Why am I torquely challenged? I don't know, but what I'm going to do is we are going to test this out. Can we launch this from road? No, we can't. We've not got enough thrust. Right, I'm going to save this, and I'm just going to put it into orbit, make sure that we don't spin rapidly out of control and break apart, because that would be bad. You could just copy one of the completed engine pod onto the other side again. I should have done that. That would have been smart. The skiff engine, isn't the skiff ginormous? Also, hello Omos 2021. Hello and welcome. You're same Omos that does the weekly Kerbin? Maybe nothing is wrong at all and you should ignore the issue. That, when you ignore things like this, that is when things go bad. That is when things go terribly wrong and things decide to break. Skiff is 2.5 meter diameter, yeah. So these are only 1.875, and they've got a big profile, okay? I want a nice, flat, low-profile engine, something that we can tuck away inside our ginormous payload container that we're going to be sending over to Hydrus. Yes, no, it's... yeah, we want something quite small, quite compact, and quite diddy. But my word, the loading takes forever. It takes such a long time. So long. Just entertain with some music. That was terrible. Oh, I love KSP as a game, right? But the loading screens, they do really make you want to gouge your eyes out sometimes. Seriously, it just... it's so unoptimized, especially when you've got like 1 billion mods on a save as well. This thing costs 142,000 funds, does it? Well, that's expensive. I don't know why it costs 142,000 funds. There's not really that much on it. What have we... Oh, look at it wobble. Look at it wobble. Right, let's put this into orbit and just make sure that it doesn't go wibbly wobbly all over the place. Right, let's do 200,000. That'll be enough. And we want to Kilrot, turn on the Super Dracos. How long's the burn time on this? 60. Hey, nice. 69. Whoa, it's got some thrust. And yeah, no, we are able to... What if we turn RCS off? Yes, if we turn the RCS off, things go bad. So we do need the RCS to kind of like maintain our position. Although, that being said, another thing that we can do to maintain position is come over into settings on here. No. We want utilities, and we can turn on differential throttle, and that should hopefully... but we need to control from here. Control from here. Kilrot. Now we can... Hopefully, yeah, the throttle on these will change depending on what needs to be changed. I don't like how they look. They look a bit janky. It's not the best of plumes, I don't think, but you know what? We'll go with it, and that's fine. That should now be able to be more than capable of landing on the surface of Hydrus, which will be great. So we're going to go back to the spaceplane hangar and figure out how we're going to connect all of this up, and also maybe think about how we are going to actually connect it when we're on the surface. Utility! I hope differential throttle is an option on KSP2 by default. It just makes sense. It really does. It's a really, really nice thing. But we'll have to see. Hopefully it comes out soon. Try using Cheetah with part clipping. The Cheetah? Which one's the Cheetah? I don't... Oh, the Titan engine, isn't it? It's, Guitar, stay, this one. That's more vacuum specific, isn't it? Yeah. So we've got more than enough. We've got more than enough delta V in specific impulse. This will be fine. Like we could get it on the bottom there and like do something like that. But yeah, look, that's gonna start looking janky. Right. Okay. So with that being done, yeah, that is that section all complete. So now I need to figure out how we are going to move this about on the surface. Do I want to put wheels on this? I think in order to like really save my sanity, wheels might be a good idea. But that's also going to add mass. And it's also going to mean we're going to have to take off the wheels because I don't want to leave wheels on a surface base. It's not a mobile base, okay? It's a surface base. It stays in one place. And yeah, alternatively, we could build a design that comes underneath it and lifts it up and moves it around. But the fact that these are kind of here is stopping me from really moving that at all. Unless I made these go higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could bring it up higher. Like there. That's too high. And that gives us, and that still doesn't give us an awful lot of room down on the bottom. And with that being like that, there's probably a good chance that this will no longer fit inside my Mahusive payload bay. Yes, let's have a look. Will that fit? Moment of truth. No, it does not. Although, that being said, with this, oh no, that won't fit. We'd have to maybe bring them about there. Like so. Okay, right, close. Yeah, that will now fit, although it does kind of clip in there, but that's fine. And then we're not even going to get a good way of being able to lift this, though, which is also a problem. Like, I think either I'm going to... There's two routes that I can probably go for moving this around. Either have wheels on this vessel itself, or develop a crane system that will be able to move this vessel into the position that I want. Now, a crane would mean I'd need to send a whole other craft down, but it would be cooler. Wheels would add more mass to this and make it look a bit jankier, but it might... I think that's probably... Because I'm already going to be running out of space on the ships that I'm going to be sending over to Hydrus in this transfer window. I think a crane would be a really nice idea, but I think I've got far more important things that I need to send down. So we'll have to... I don't know. Separatrons. What mod adds the color variant? This color variant, that is, it's called Part Simple Repaint. I think that's what it's called. I mean, it says right there. But yeah, no, that adds the ability. To be honest, I don't really use it because it doesn't look all that great most of the time. It just applies a layer over the part rather than actually coloring the part. So it can, original, yeah, that's fine. So it looks a little bit weird. You can add a very flat lift under it. So what I was thinking of doing, like, I probably will go for some wheels on this, but if we... Where am I looking? I want a structural panel. We go for something like this. Place that there. Make sure that that is in the middle. Absolute. There we go. Place this here on the other side. And then, do I have any dinky wheels that are going to be able to move this around? And then what we can do is, once we are ready to take them off the wheels, we can just use this to deploy into the correct position. I don't know. We will have to find out. Let's, there we go. Let's go there. See. Do this for now. I don't like doing this though. This is not my preferred method of doing this, but You know what, if it works, right, there we go, suspension, that way, yeah, that's all looking good. That's all looking good. But yeah, these are too small for this, so I think what we'll have to do is bring this down to like about there. And also do the same for this, and then we'll have maybe something that connects these. I'll design something that connects them. Even that is a little bit janky. Right, let's do this. They look like they're roughly matched. And then I want to make sure that when we toggle this gear, that it goes longer than the wheels. So if we go for extension length to be about 0.5, yeah, that'll be fine. Hopefully we can do something with this. Right, before I do anything else though, it's time to save this up and try and see if we can drive this with these. I'm not sure if it's going to be possible. Motor enabled, steering, we will have steering on the front wheels, but we won't have steering on the back wheels, so we'll disable steering on U2. Yeah, that's fine, and we'll save it and give it a launch. Imagine that. Imagine what? Forza surprisingly has a detailed painting system. The painting system in Forza is really good, I think. You can, like, obviously, like, there's all sorts of decals on cars and stuff that is really nice. I've not played Forza since, I think, the one that was set in Scotland, Horizon 4? Was it 3 that was set in Scotland? I played 2 back to back. The one that was in Australia on the Gold Coast, and then the one after it, which was the one that was set in Scotland. I did used to really enjoy those games, but it's been a while. I'm a fan of making everything bright pink when in multiplayer. I don't know really what I do. I don't tend to colour things most of the time. In games like KSP I do, because I like the creativity aspect of it. But when I play like multiplayer games like that, I don't tend to really do much in that regard. So in the trailer, you can see that a craft with custom color stripes. Is this trailer KSP2, maybe? I want my whole ship to look neon pink. But yeah, I imagine with the mods in KSP1, such as like Textures Unlimited and Simple Part Repaint and all of that, I feel like KSP2 devs would be missing a trick if they did not include something like a way of colouring your ships. I know they've added procedural heat shields, I think. Not procedural heat shields. Procedural radiators. I think they're in the game, aren't they? It's been a while since I've actually looked at any of the videos. Right, is this gonna... Those wheels do actually hold us, but will they drive us? Will they drive us? And let's turn this down. Let's just go for default flight. Everything looks so different without TUFX. Right, well, they do move. What's the braking like? The brakes work. Oh, and obviously the air brakes deploy as well. But it takes a while for us to... Is the motors on? Motor. Why is the motor not working? Can I control from here? Oh, well, that's interesting. Oh, I was being very dumb. My fingers weren't in the right place on my keyboard. Absolutely fantastic. I was wondering, why on earth is this thing not moving when I want it to? But no, it's because my fingers weren't in the right place. Right, yeah, this actually would work. So we could get these, and then what we could do is like drive this into the desired location, get rid of utilities, throw on the parking brakes, slow down incredibly slowly. Can I set the brakes to this to be like better? There we go. Oh, no. Set the brakes on. And yeah, set the brakes on. And then when it is time to deploy, we will go for extension length. We'll go for 1 and see if this actually lifts up the entire thing. And we hit landing gear. Whoa, it bounces. But that works. that actually surprisingly works. And yeah, and then hopefully we can kind of like fine tune these legs so that when we want to dock two bits together, well, I can just, you know, like maybe lower this a little bit, do a little bit of this, maybe do a little bit of funky wiggling, and hopefully everything should be good, and we'll be able to dock all of the pieces of the base together very, very simply, or at least somewhat simply. And then we just get rid of these. Yeet. Bye-bye. Pop, 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 pop. Everything breaks. But I want to make sure that when we deploy these, they're not going to get in the way of our docking, which they still might do. Oh, that's going to be a bit upsetting, but I'm sure that the module that these connect to, I'll design that and have a little bit of wiggle room in mind so that we can actually dock it all together. Okay, that's good. That is looking very promising. That's all that all done. Yeah, no, we'll be able to land this, we'll be able to move it around, and everything should be rather good. Cool, I'm happy with that. And then what we'll do is, once our Kerbals arrive at the base, and it's all been set up autonomously, and you know, all of that kind of cool stuff, what we'll do is we'll get them to come along and remove these wheels because we don't need them anymore. Right, okay, awesome. I'm going to go back to the spaceplane hangar now that I know what we're doing with that. So let's go back to the spaceplane hangar, save this all up, make sure that it is all ready to go, strap it into a ginormous payload container, and it'll be our first piece of the colony that's all done. It's only been 2 hours. It's only been 2 hours, and that's all I've. I have built some storage, but I know that it works. I know that it all works. I know that I can move it around on the surface of Armstrong, on Hydrus even, and that everything should be good. And yeah, we can land it. I know that it all fits together nicely. All we need to do, though, is make sure that this is connected, because I know this does theoretically work, but I don't like the fact that we can't actually, that it's not connected at all. No, we want to we want to maybe change that up a little bit. And how many parts is this? This is 69 parts. Nice. 69 parts. Goodness gracious me, this is going to make my PC die when I send this colony over. It's actually going to kill it dead. It's not going to be fun in the slightest. Right, yeah, we'll just do something super duper duper simple like this. Oh no, I moved it the wrong way. Come on, that's, is that in line? It is in line, it is in line. Let's move that up there like so. And just get it so that it is, you know, like attached on the end of this stick. We've got wheels on a stick. That's what we're doing. Like, lovely. There we go. That is now attached in there, and we've got a way. This looks ridiculous. At least it's connected. Why would that matter? Why would what matter? Great work. So I hope they release it on some KSP 1 anniversary. When is the anniversary? It's like June, isn't it, or May? Because I know the last update for KSP 2, like the 1.12 update, that got released on its 10-year anniversary? Did it? I can't remember. I didn't really pay much attention to that update when it came because, to be honest, like, I didn't really play an awful lot of stock. Why is that? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll do that. That's absolutely fine. And oh, you know what we can also put on? Absolutely, we can put some little blinky spotlights so that it can see where it's driving because it wants to be able to see. Right, let's put some mirrors on, please. What am I? Oh, I've got. Come on. Then we can like do this. We can make them red, and this is the rear of the craft, and we can put lights on and. There we go. No, I'm not going to do that, actually, because that's just more parts. We've already got 71 parts on this thing. It's already going to be friggin' ridiculous. And, yeah. Oh, cock. I've just realised. Have I now balked this up by putting wheels on? Oh, please don't say I have. Please fit. Please fit. Let me be done with this. Let me be done with you. I think it's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. There we go. And we'll get that in there. Lovely. And then another thing that we'll have in this section, I feel like, is going to be the nuclear reactor for the base, or some sort of command module for the base. And there we go. Awesome. That's all done. That is actually all done, although I do need to make sure that we've got the right ingredients on here. Minerals, chemicals, minerals, chemicals. No. We do want gypsum into fertilizer, but we will do that later. Metallic ore into metals, minerals into chemicals will keep you. And we'll also have a look at what else there is, because there's so many things to worry about with USI. It's just ridiculous. Right, so refined exotics, specialized parts, and silicon. We do need that, but I'm going to go for making material kits first, which is that one, metals, chemicals, and polymers. So we've got metals, chemicals, so we just need polymers. And then actually, no, we can probably, yeah, because, right, so what did I need? I needed polymers. So where are the polymers? Where is the polymers? Polymer, substrate into polymers. Okay, and then we need silicon into silicates into silicon to make specialized parts, and then yeah, refined exotics into specialized parts as well. Oh, that's annoying. We can't quite make it all on this side, but we could do exotic materials. What on earth is that? Refined exotics. Oh, that's for making refined exotics, which we do need as well. Okay, fine. There we go. That's that all built up. You're a cutie. Are you talking to me? Thank you. Stop. You make me blush. You make me blush. Have you tried using Wolf to reduce part count? No, because I don't have Wolf unlocked. We'll save this. If I leave, Wolf is still very far away. Joining for a bit to say hello. Hello, Joseph Marks. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Wolf is basically at the very end of a line in the tech tree, and it's going to cost me about 4,000 science to get. I think I got about 550 science at the moment, so I'm quite a ways off. Did I like the article? I did like the article. How far over am I when I... Yeah, no, I need to move more over this way. No, I did enjoy the article. If you don't know about the Weekly Kerman, definitely go check it out. It's on Reddit. It does all sorts of Kerbal Space Program news stories. And I did a... Whoa! The motion blur! Making me dizzy. I did a interview for the Weekly Kerman the other day. And, yeah, that was on the most recent edition. So... definitely go and check it out. Right, so research and development. Yeah, no, Wolf parts are all here. No. Wolf parts are all here. Advanced colonization. Wolf. So I've got 2 more bits to do first. Oh. What? Oh no, I want those. Oh, 2,200. Oh, God damn it. Oh, that's going to be really cool. Oh no, why have I not unlocked this? There's domes! There's friggin' domes! And Atlas harvesters! Wow. I like what I see, and I'm very upset that I've not got that. But yeah, no, aside from that, I've got a lot of exotic nuclear propulsion and stuff like that. Very, very tasty. Very good stuff. Oh, what was the ding? Was that a subscriber? My subscribers have been going down. My channel is dying, which is very sad. Very, very, very sad. I was, yeah, no, I think KSP is definitely dying. The audience is getting much, much smaller. Why am I leaving the facility? Which, yeah, sucks. Which is why I'm going to try and do more comedic videos as well, because I feel like that will maybe bring a bit more interest back to the channel, which is why I'm working on some funnier shorts and some funnier videos as well, ones that are actually scripted. Right, okay, so we're going to go back into the spaceplane hangar, but before we work on the next component of the base, I am going to go for a quick break because I've been streaming for 2 hours and 10 minutes, and I would quite like to go to the toilet and sort myself out for a minute. But thank you for coming along for the first little section of this stream. If I can find out where OBS has gone, I will be back momentarily. Until then, see you in a bit. Ah, I'm muted. I'm fairly sure I didn't. I must have knocked that. Oops. Well, I'm an idiot. I am an absolute idiot. What I was saying is that was all done, and I think one other thing that I want to do is figure out how I'm going to connect all of these base modules up, and now these will require their own separate thing, I believe, in order to move them around, because we are going to be landing these in a delivery system tube thing that I've got over here, Colony delivery system. These are going to be packed away in these, and these will land themselves on the surface of Hydrus. They've got engines, they've got parachutes, they are more than capable of being able to be landed on the surface of Hydrus. So what I want to do is land these and then figure out a way of probably driving. I probably will get something to drive underneath these and then pick them up and move them around, which means that I probably need some sort of docking port underneath one of these. And I think, yeah, that's what we'll figure that out now. So I'll go Hydrus Colony construction thing. Yeah, Hydrus Colony construction thing, because I am so incredibly inventive with all of my names. All right, so we're going to get rid of you, and we'll just work on this module to begin with. Did I pick up? No, I got everything. Right, and that has only got one leg. Fantastic. It's not going to get very far with just the one leg. No, we need to provide another set of legs. Okay, so let's bring this all the way over here. Just make sure that they are nice and lined up. So that looks promising there. And then we'll move that so that it is on the right side. And there we go. Okay, so we can extend these as well, I believe, because these are extended 0.2, so we could get them all the way over to 1, which would be great. Means we can move these around, and that means we can get something underneath this and hopefully pick it up. And I think we'll go for a linear docking port, because I believe I do have those. We'll place one of these exactly in the center of this, and that way, as it's central, it should hopefully forklift. Oh, muted. Yes, I was muted because I am a very silly person. And I saw someone was saying, like, exciting things are going to come when KSP2 comes out. Yes, I am excited for the Kerbal spec. Why can't I? Oh, it's because there's 2 of them. I am very excited for KSP2. I'm looking forward to it. And I don't know if it's still going to happen this weekend, because N9 is sick at the moment, but I was going to go on the podcast that he's doing, the Kerbal Space Pro podcast. I was going to be the guest speaker for this week. I basically rocked up to one of his streams the other day and was like, N9, get me on your podcast now, damn it. And he was like, oh, yes, of course. But no, he's going to be talking about colonies, and I thought that would be quite cool, because obviously the whole Coming Home Redux series has all been about colonies and colonization, so that will be quite nice to do. But I don't know if that's going to happen though, because he has COVID, he has the coronavirus, he has the virus, which is so he's not very well at the moment. I know he's been streaming the past couple of days, but he's been no mic streaming and, you know, just doing casual chill streams. Right, so we're gonna bring something like this. I might come back, like, obviously, when I do these design streams, a lot of the time I go back and I change a lot of stuff that I've done, because mostly I'm doing these just to provide some sort of live stream so you can see kind of like a little bit of what I'm doing. But then when I build during these streams, a lot of the time, like, I'm not really as focused as I would be. If we get that roughly in there, so that is nice and equal. And then we're going to turn this thing, we're going to make this into a little rover that will hopefully be able to pull things around. I think what I'm going to do is I am actually going to make it a little bit longer. And we'll have that like that, and then maybe we can have, if I can find the right thing, and then I'm going to have to figure out a way of landing this as well, which is going to be fun in and of itself. Although, actually, no, I probably won't have to land this on a separate thing. On one of these kind of modules that we send down, I'll just place one of these on, and then that can be the starter one that moves everything about. Okay, so I kind of want like a little railing to go along the side, you know, just to kind of hold it into place, but I'm not sure if I'm really going to be able to find something that's going to be like that. At least not something that is going to mean my part count doesn't shoot up into like the billions, because if I use like loads of these, which, you know, that's a nice like little thing that I could place on here, place it like that, and like just provide a little bit of a, you know, a little bit of a. I suppose maybe one thing that we could do is just place a couple of these. So we put that there like that. Yeah, this might make it look a little bit more interesting. Yeah, I think, yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll do that. And then bring this up so that it kind of like cradles it a little bit. And then that way it might, well, it's not going to really do anything, but it just looks a little bit nicer to me. Be right back. Got to use the bathroom. Welcome back, Rolf B. That was a very, very, very quick be right back. Another guest reveal. So bring a nuke just in case. We are going to be providing. What? Bring a nuke to the podcast? Has anyone ever brought a nuclear weapon to a podcast in the history of podcasts before? Because, well, there's a first for everything. Absolutely. Yeah, no, or bring a nuke to the base, because we will be bringing nukes down to the base, or we'll be bringing ways of harvesting enriched uranium and doing all of that kind of fancy stuff, which is going to be very nice. Right, so let's get some wheels on this. I really liked this wheel. This wheel was actually surprisingly good. I wasn't expecting much from it, but it worked very, very well. And I think, is that the right way, or do we want it that way? No, that's the right way. That is the right way. So maybe we can, yeah, even putting the wheels underneath this bit might be kind of cool. Get a little bit of a wheel. And I think what I will do is place these like this, and then I'll get like more, so it's kind of like a little, you know, like a little conveyor of wheels. Like there's loads of wheels on this thing. We'll bring one there as well, like so. Is that? Yeah, these are currently not connected, which is not good. We'll bring that so that it's there. Bring that so that it's there, so that they are connected. That is now lower than that. Okay, that can be changed by moving that up to there. And then we also are going to do the same with this, which is one away still. So we move that there. And come along and just make sure that that is all in the right place. Yep, there we go. That is clipping lovely there. So we can move this back into the position that I do want it, like that. And then we'll get one more set of wheels, which we'll place there like so. Are we on? We're on absolute. Lovely. So we can move that in, and we'll do this. And just bring that in there. And I want to try and make this evenly spaced out. So if we maybe move that so that that's touching there, and then this one will be touching there. There we go. And that looks relatively well spaced. And then what we can do is, yeah, we'll toggle this, and we'll just use this to like move things around, which might be good. Make it hover. Make it hover. I do have hover wheels. We've got these anti-grav surface things, which I'm not sure how they work, but we possibly could. I don't think we're that far. We're not that futuristic though, so we're not really going to be. Yeah, like we've got far future tech, but I feel like anti-grav motors. They're something that the Road Planetary Space Alliance, the Kerbals in this save, they're not going to really have that sort of technology yet, unfortunately. Right, let's place these so that they are all in line, and yeah, this is gonna end up hopefully looking somewhat decent. I say somewhat decent. It's probably going to end up looking absolutely friggin' terrible, but, you know, it's what we do. Can't believe you actually have hover wheels. I do! Look, yeah, seriously, anti-grav motors. I've never used them, so I don't know how they work, and I don't know exactly what they do, but they are a thing in this mod pack, apparently. Right, so we're going to... I think I'm going to move... No, do I want to move that? No, I don't. No, I don't. Right, so this thing here, we are going to place a couple of chunkin batteries on it, like big chunky batteries, because we are going to obviously be moving a lot of heavy stuff around. And then if we do... do I want those? No, I want probably even bigger batteries. How much do these hold? And this is just going to be basically a very simple little roving device that will move all of these base modules into position. And hopefully it will work as intended. And I think what I do, I'll get a rove mate on the front of this as well. Just, you know, it's a great little piece to place on the front, and then that way we can control it like a rover. And I think I'll get that underneath. Can I get that so that it kind of like just hides in there? And hopefully, yeah, the problem with that now is that we've got the space on top, which is fine. I do want that space. However, oh, we can make it metal as well. That's cool. Oh, very metal. Very metal. Yeah, the problem with this is that obviously that's quite low down. And I'm not sure if that's I'm not sure if that's going to have enough clearance. But we'll have to see. We also need a way of generating power on this, because this thing will detach from stuff, and so we do definitely want a way of gaining power once it's not being used. So I think maybe, yeah, we can place some solar trusses on here. Yeah, do we go for that? Do we go for that, or do we go... We want those flat, I think. Flat and concentrator cells, the best solar panels available to Kind. You know what might be cool? Can I... Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why have you forsaken me? Why I want you to be that way? Yeah, we'll get these kind of like connecting these bits together. And slowly but surely, we build this up. And obviously, when we have this on board, so when we have a payload on board, we're not really going to be gaining much power, because obviously the payload is going to be blocking it. But when it is left on its own to, you know, just go about its daily business and do whatever it damn well pleases, well then hopefully it should charge a little bit, which will be very nice. Oops, what have I done there? We want that to be like this, and then we want to bring this over there. Like so, get that roughly in the middle, so it needs to come off one more, and there we go. I quite like that. I'm quite liking the look of that. That's a first for a live stream. Because usually when I design stuff on live streams, I go back later on, I'm like, that's really bad. Hello, Kanasa, I love your videos. Hello, Tom, welcome to the stream. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. Have you ever used the Mk4 plane? I have them, but they're too cool to be used. I have them, but they're too cool. I do have the Mark IV parts on this install. I've just not unlocked them yet. They're a little ways off. I'm still a little ways off of getting those, which is a little bit unfortunate. Is this all I want on this rover? Like, literally, all this needs to be is something that can drive around and pick up these modules and just drive them into the right position. That's it. We're going to put steering on the first wheel. I'm going to get steering on all of the other wheels off, although we might put steering on that wheel as well. See how well this turns. But yeah, no, that is basically it. Is there anything else that I want on this, though? Because it's very plain and simple at the moment, but at the same time, plain and simple is going to be good for my sanity, for part counts. So maybe I don't do what I usually do and overcomplicate things and just leave it at this, because this is fine. This should do exactly what it needs to do. I kind of want something to go on the back, but you know what we can get. You know what we can get, because it absolutely needs one. It needs a camera. It needs a camera so that it can see what it's doing, because otherwise we're not going to be able to see anything. And I think I have the perfect camera for the job. If I can find it, it's this one. Yes. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it needed. And you know what? We're gonna tilt them this way as well. It's gonna look. Oh no, there we go. Come on, offset, please. Offset. We'll get that in there like that. And it's got little eyes. It's got little eyes, so it can see what it's doing. Lovely. I think I want those. Oh god damn it! I meant to offset you. Offset, not place, please. There we go. Rail Cargo, first and last wheels will give you better mobility. I suppose, yeah, because then we turn around. Hello, Rail Cowgirl. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. I don't think I've seen you on a Coming Home stream before. I know you come along to when I was doing like all of my realism overhaul stuff, but no, this is the first time I've seen you here. Anyway, this is we'll turn steering on here. No. Steering enabled, motor enabled. Yeah, that's all fine. That's all fine. I think your name is still at the top of the stream, isn't it? Because I think you were the last person. Oh, no. There was someone did send a donation on this stream. But I know when I started the stream today, your name was there at the top after your last very generous donation. Thank you. So antennas like an insect. Oh yeah, we could. We absolutely could. We could make this look a little bit more buggy. Thing is though, obviously I don't want to use too. We could. Can we get some like. We don't want to block off this, so extend antenna. Okay, that kind of works. That kind of works. Now it's a little buggy probe. I kind of like that actually. But now the important question, will this actually work? Will it move around and will things balk or not? So what we'll do is we'll save this and we'll give it a bit of a test drive and hopefully everything goes according to plan. Because I like saying that sentence quite a lot. Everything should hopefully go according to plan and nothing ever goes according to plan. Everything always breaks and blows up and Kraken comes along and says, om nom nom, tasty spacecraft. But we'll see. I'm fairly sure this is so simple that it might just work. First time capturing your stream. I usually just watch the videos or stream VODs. Hello everyone. Hello Roro. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I know I'm streaming this usually a little bit later than I would do a stream. And it's actually been 2 weeks since the last time I did a live stream as well. Obviously last week I was away all week I was dog sitting for my sister. Yes, I was looking after her little Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, I think it is. Very cute dog. So obviously, because I wasn't at home, I didn't really have the time to stream. I came back home every now and then to work on a few videos. And I did say at the beginning of this live stream as well, I've got a coming home video coming out tomorrow. That's already uploaded to YouTube. It's been scheduled for tomorrow at 6 p.m. British summertime, I think. It might be 8 p.m. I can't remember. But there's a coming home video scheduled tomorrow. And then there is also another RO short scheduled, an RO cursed rocket video scheduled for Saturday, which is a fun one. I'm tempted to upload a picture of that to the community page tomorrow, maybe, or maybe on Saturday itself. But it was definitely something really fun to put together, and it was very, very cursed. Let's just say that the elevator on the launch tower was broken, so we had to do something about that. No, that's it. That's going to be. Where is this rover going to? So this is going to Hydrus. Oh, the TU effects. Let's just get it into default flight for now. This is going to Hydrus, and this is looking promising. Come on. Yeah. It moves. And it's got... Oh, I've got the brakes on. It's got somewhat decent control. This will be more than enough. I feel like this is absolutely going to be more than enough to get all of these pieces together. And then once we're like in the right position, we just stop it. Although we probably will have to be careful not to roll this because obviously the mass is going to be all the way up here. It can move pretty damn quickly as well. Oh, it chews through electric charge though. And I'm assuming these are all blocked. Tracking body blocked. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. We may have to put some sort of small power device on here that isn't a solar panel that is being blocked by all of this. Come on, right. Brake. Stop moving. But yeah, no, once it's done, all in position, what we do is we do extension length like... How can we do this and we go flying, and there we go. And when we want to move it around again, we just do that. Oh, this is always fun. Is that really the best that they can do? I might make these a little bit bigger because that's not a lot of wiggle room to get our rover underneath, is it, really? No, it's not. I might make these ever so slightly bigger so that we get a little bit more room, so that when we dock these together, it will work. Because, yeah, like if we undock this, are we still controlling this? No, we're controlling the bit that has come off. Yeah, and then we just do, you know, like we probably should get the antennas retracted so that we can move. Because at the moment, we're a little bit stuck. And we just, you know, do a little bit of this. This is actually going to be quite difficult to get underneath and dock to. Yeah, no, that is definitely not the best. And actually, I've just thought about, like, how am I going to line this up properly? It's going to be a lot of parallel parking. And I'm not very good at parallel parking. So this is going to be fun. Like, yeah, let's see how well I can do this. Because it's always best to test this out before, you know, actually doing it for realsies. That looks like it's fairly good to me. Can we... Yeah, that's fine. I think that's good. Ooh, funky music. Then we swap to this, and we do this. And look at that! We docked! Lovely. So that works. That actually works. I sound so amazed that it actually does work, but no, it does. Awesome. And then we can just move this around on the surface of Hydrus. Lovely. We are going to have to extend the legs, though. Those legs are too long. They are, well, no, they're not long enough even. If we want to kind of like do any sort of maneuvering underneath or anything like that, it just won't work. What do these cameras look like as well? Oh my god, it's got a cool special effect on it and everything. Even better, so we can see Hydrus in shaky, grainy cam. Amazing. Absolutely fantastic. Right, okay, so... yeah, well, this can go bloody quick as well. It, like, moves at 18 meters per second. How quickly do we slow down? That's not bad. This is going to be perfect. This is exactly what we needed. Right, okay, so with that being done, we've got our transport little thing around. So we're going to revert to the spaceplane hangar and see what's next on the list of things to do to build this colony, this interplanetary colony. A colony on the surface of another planet in the system. It's going to be great. Docking port alignment indicator. Lower suspension. I fiddled around with the suspension on those gears, didn't I? But I don't know. There might be some things that I can go in and have a look and maybe fiddle around with and try and mess around with, make it a little bit better. But to be honest, making them larger as well is going to be... what on earth is this song? It's just like a drone in my ear. Making these larger will be better for many reasons, because we've got a scale. These Kerbal Foundry's legs do actually have like a tweak scale built into them. So I think maybe if we go for like 1.25, it also means that the maximum safe load is a lot better, and the speed that we can come down is a lot better. And then what we can do is, yeah, and there we go. They're a little bit bigger. And we can also extend the deployment angle that way. And that way it will be easier for our little rover to get in, which will be very nice. So there we go. That's all that done. Cool. Right, so yeah, we do want to save this as this. Right, so maybe, oh no. Absolute, quick, change. I balked it up. Right, we want to move these in so that, you know, they're kind of like snug into this design, because that will look a lot better. And actually, I think what I might do now is we might actually test this and see how this goes, landing it on Hydrus, and see if it still drives okay. Because obviously it's all fair and well doing it on road, but I do need to make sure that it works on the planet that it is designed to go to. So in order to do that, we are going to put this on board one of the landers. So there's a lot of testing involved with these series, but at least this way we'll get to see a landing of this. And you people, you 30 people that are still here on the stream as well, you get to see the new delivery system, which took me quite a while to make sure that this was all right and working as intended. You're right. What's up? Nothing. You tired? Okay. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, alright. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Hey! What? Oh, she's gone. That was Alicea, my wife. She seems a bit tired at the moment, so maybe I shouldn't, like, scream, like, at her, because I'm sure she wouldn't appreciate that. Right, okay, so yeah, this is going to be the delivery system that actually drops this onto the surface of Hydrus. Hopefully it all fits inside, even with these ginormous wheels sticking out. That might be a problem, because it barely fit in here anyway. Yeah, that's an unforeseen issue with this. Oh, cock. Damn it. I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. Look, it barely fits. It barely fits. That doesn't fit. God damn it, no. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. I suppose we can actually just fly this like this through Hydrus. It's not going to matter because Hydrus, the speeds that we're going to be going isn't going to be particularly quick. I might come up with a better way of getting this down though, but I do want to fly this. I want to see if this lands and see how it works on the surface of Hydrus. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up. We're going to get a small radial attachment point. We'll place that on there like that. Actually, no. Yeah, we will. Well, can we just do with a docking port? I don't know. Do docking ports work? Next module should be a reactor. We are going to be... we do have a reactor planned for this surface base. Absolutely. It is one of the main things that we are going to be using because obviously reactors are very, very tasty. All right, let's see if I can somehow get this to attach to that. There should be... Can we do that? Is that connected where I want it to connect? I don't think that is. I do not think that is. No, it is not. Damn it. We've got a guidance unit up here. Let's do that. I'm going to save this. And then I want to pull this off like so. And then grab this. Oh, God damn it. No, that's not what I wanted. That's absolutely not what I wanted to do. And I hate building in the friggin' spaceplane hangar. Like, why? Why is it so bad? Why is it so hard to build in the spaceplane hangar? Come on, pick up that pod. God damn it. I'm slowly getting more and more frustrated with the outcomes of this stream, as you may be able to tell. And have we lost? We lost our... Why are we surface attaching now? I want to attach by the thing, the radial attachment point that I literally just put on there. Oh, you're going to make me want to die. Good song. Make me want to die. I've never been good enough. God damn it. Come on, this is... Alright, screw it. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're getting that in the center. Like so. See, most of these that land will not have the wheel section on it. So when we land them, they'll like be nice and tucked away in this. But because this has the wheel section on, this is definitely going to be... we're going to have to keep it open for the landing. Right, what is our thrust like? Placing this on here may have balked this delivery system up a bit, but, you know, it's we've got to test this out, because if this doesn't work... there we go. That needs to be, like, there. There. Yeah. And then we place that there, like so. And then we've got our little decouple section. And... wow. Has that really sorted out my... No, it hasn't. That's still looking pretty bad. Oh, well, I'm sure things will go fine. Okay, right, so Hydrus Colony construction thing. We're going to save this. I'm going to launch it. And I'm going to see if this works. Those are supposed to go last. Those are supposed to go first. We've got parachutes on here, I believe. Did I place some parachutes on here? I should have done. I thought I did. Am I really just going to attempt to propulsively land this? I definitely had parachutes on this. Hang on. Is it still the... Is this the right one? Yeah, it is. Fans. Okay, where are the parachutes gone? I definitely had parachutes on here. Are they underneath the grid fins? No? Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't have parachutes on here. I had parachutes on something different. Okay, well, we might put some parachutes on here, but we're going to launch this and test it out. NASA is totally building the Hindenburg. I mean, it's going to be a disaster like the Hindenburg, most likely. But we'll see. Fly it separately. We probably should, but I want to just see if this will work on the surface of Armstrong at the moment. I keep saying Armstrong. It's because I built so many base modules around Armstrong. Hydrus. No, I want to see if this will work, and in order to get it down, this is the method that I have been using, but we'll see. I was about to suggest to offset the mount point sideways out of the carrier ship. How does this thing fly? Like a brick. It does. It's got some engines on it. It's got some RCS. I did do some tests with this, and I attempted to land this on Hydrus quite a few times, and every test that I did, it was pretty successful. So, yeah, well, no, the first two were pretty bad, but after a while, it did get a lot better. Press Alt. Alt? Alt? I was pressing Alt. Oh, what? To snap to a node? Yeah, no, I was. It's really not liking this for some reason. I think I've had this save open for quite some time now, and it's a heavily modded install, because I was actually playing this before I even started streaming today. I was messing around, and at the beginning of the stream, even I was showing you what I was doing. I built the first Juno vessel, and then we docked some liquid hydrogen to it, and we're going to need to refuel that up with some more liquid hydrogen, because it's a very hungry section of that vessel. But it's okay. We can forgive it. I just realized I let this out of the spaceplane hangar without extending any of the landing gear, did I? Didn't I? Is the no, it's not. Yeah, no. I wonder if this can drive the entire thing. It might be able to. It can. Very, very slowly. And I did not auto-strut this, did I? But look at it wobble. It's very wobbly. Okay, right, so what we're going to do is we're going to come into default KSC. We're going to get rid of all of this, and we're going to hyper-edit this over to Hydrus. We're going to activate vessel or active vessel. We're going to go for that'll be enough. And we'll get that over to Kerbin. Then what we'll do is we'll go to Hydrus, and we'll do the exact same thing. And hopefully this doesn't explode. Strongest insect ever. It's like an ant. I should call this the ant crawler. It's literally carrying... I think this thing weighs about 80 tons with all of the fuel on board. So, yeah, like the fact that this thing probably weighs, what, like not even 5 tons. It's lifting quite a considerable amount of its body weight. Oh, I put 1 million. I wanted to go to 100,000, not 1 million. There we go. That's a bit better. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to activate the engines. Do I have RCS on this? I should do. I was a bit confused then because obviously I've been playing RO RP1 recently and all of your RCS does actually show up rather than it being hidden away. So we're going to come over this way, and ideally, do I have electric charge? Yes, I do. I'm gaining. Oh, I'm not losing electric charge. We want to land somewhere relatively flat. So I think around here would be good. So let's go retrograde. If we control from the control surface that is up here, or we can probably even control for... Oh, God, that doesn't look good. That does not look good. I think I might have messed some things up. Yeah, we want to control from there. Control from here. Okay, cool. Awesome. Let's begin our descent to make sure that this all works. And hopefully, once this is done, we'll be able to land this on Hydrus. All of the other base modules, we'll be able to put them all together up nice and fine, and everything will be good. Right, so we're going to fire up these engines. and bring our landing down. I think if we land somewhere ideally where there's not a mountain would be very nice. So that's a complete no-no. That's completely out of the question. I think we'll go... This bit looks like it's a river of some description, so I feel like that will be a very nice place to try and land this. It'll be pretty flat, and hopefully we don't have to worry about bonking any mountains too hard. There we go, we'll do that. Now, what we'll do is move this around, and this takes forever to move around because there's a reaction wheel there and there's reaction wheels here, but moving it this way, yeah, it's pretty bad. I'm new. Hello, Matteo Maximo Riviere Coffre. Welcome to the stream. We are landing some colonies on, or colony modules, or attempting to simulate landing some colony modules on the surface of Hydra, a planet in the BeyondHome planet pack. Yes, no, this is my first foray into interplanetary colonies. And what we're going to be doing is landing this chonky boy, which is our little construction rover that will pick up these base modules all together and then dock them together once on the surface. And hopefully this all goes according to plan, although I don't know how well this is going to turn out because this is the first time that I've tested this. And obviously the center of mass on this is a little bit janky. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna really be able to use the main feature of this drop pod system that I have got developed, which, do I have action groups? I should have it set to 1. Yeah, toggle bay doors. So if we open up the bay doors, I said, if we oh, they are opening. There we go. We have propellers. Yes, we've got a system that is going to be able to use the atmosphere of Hydrus and hopefully propel us down to the surface nice and softly. How far does this gear go? Far enough, that's fine. But yeah, no, this is why I wanted to design these, and I thought this was a really nice little touch, these propellers that run purely on electric charge. They don't require any liquid fuel or anything like that. It's great. Which planet is that? It is Hydrus, yes, it's from the BeyondHome planet pack. It's not really akin to any planets in stock KSP, I guess. The probably closest is Eve, but at the same time, it's more like if Juna was where Eve was. It's got a relatively thin atmosphere until you get really low down, and then the atmosphere really starts biting. And yeah, but it's closer to the system center than the home planet, which is Rode. 64 gigs. Yes, that is how much RAM I have. Yeah, even if you have 64 gigs, it is still a buggy mess. Wait, is this about just playing KSP? Yeah. I have 64 gigabytes of RAM on my system because I play a lot of heavily modded KSP. I play RO, I play RP1, I play BeyondHome. I even play with mods when I play stock. I'm that much of a mod enthusiast. But no, it's... Alright, there we go. This is fine. We can start time warping. Yeah, no. And I eat through my RAM all the time. All the time, especially when I play RO and RP1. If I load up some of my installs on that, it takes a very long time. Oops, I've just realised I don't actually want those open when I re-enter. I just wanted to showcase the fact that we've got propellers! We've got large propellers on this vessel. So I've got 16 gig. I think 16 gig is quite a common amount of RAM to have, is it not? When I built my PC, I had 16 gig as well. And I upgraded to 64 after doing YouTube for about 6 months because I thought, well, I'm doing a lot of modded KSP. People seem to enjoy the modded KSP content. Might as well try and upgrade my PC so that it can survive doing modded KSP content. Right, we are now in the atmosphere. Let's get rid of FMRS because we do not need that. And we are going to come down, hopefully, quite nicely. Let's put our brakes on. I'm not sure if these are really going to be doing anything, but, you know, it's nice to have them. They're there to comfort and support me. They're going to hold my hand whilst this inevitably goes crashing into the surface at like 600 meters per second. Although, that being said, Hydrus, the actual surface of Hydrus, the atmosphere, we're really not going fast. We're only going 1,521 meters per second, so it's not like we're going to burn up or do anything like that, which is why I said that I was quite content with having this open on the descent. But as well, another thing is we could attach this to something else. We absolutely could, and we could probably send it down a different way. But I just really want to see how this moves around on the surface of Hydrus. And, you know, it's always nice to see a landing and to just kind of like showcase this new design of drop pod thing that I've been working on. And 6 of these will be going around the massive Juno-class interplanetary vessel that is on the thumbnail for this video. Yep, no, that's something that I designed. I've been designing those over the past week, really. And yeah, I'm thinking those interplanetary vessels look very, very nice. It really depends on which mods. So 64 gigs can't handle 210 plus mods. I mean, the most that I've ever had module manager patches wise is about 130,000. When I had a very, 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 very heavily installed, a very, very heavily modded install of KSP RSS RO RP1, yeah, I think I pushed that up to about 130,000, and that was not fun. That was not fun to play. It just like died all the time, and just, yeah, it was, basically. Basically. Wait, from which mod are those propellers? Oh no, I forgot to tuck away the antenna, and now we've lost them because we're coming in at the atmosphere. The propellers, I'm not entirely sure. I think HVR3 lift fan. It might be from near future, those. I don't think that's an OPT engine, because OPT usually has OPT slapped onto the name. But I'm not sure. I play with 5 mods. I have been playing a little bit of stock KSP recently. I mean, I say stock KSP. I've got all like the visual mods and all of that on as well. But the whole gameplay experience like is been stock. And actually, I mentioned it before, but I'm doing a video at the moment of playing Real Solar System with only stock parts. That is a video that is half done. And hopefully we'll get it done relatively soon, because I do really want to release that. How much monopropellant have we got in here? Not a lot. Not a lot at all. If we turn this off, though, are we gonna... Oh, God. Yeah, this is bad. This is not good. Right, let's open these up, because this might help us a little bit. We're going to run out of monopropellant on this. Cock. Yeah, so apparently placing these, like an actual thing inside, is going to make it really difficult to land this. Because this landed perfectly when it had no cargo inside. But obviously, with cargo inside, things have been shifted. Things are shifting. Things are moving. Okay. Right. So, can we control this yet? I don't think we can. I think we need to be below 5,000 meters, really, before we get enough intake atmosphere for these fans to work, which is a bit of a shame. This is going to go terribly, isn't it? Because we're going to run out of monopropellant and we're going to spin out of control. I need more monopropellant on one of these. Or I need to build it so that we don't flip out of control. And that will probably take a long time testing where exactly on the vessel that I need to place the cargo, and that's just going to be all kinds of fun. Maybe it would have been better if we'd have placed this actually more central, although that being said, RCS Build Aid was telling me that this was better. I don't know. I really don't know. Although, we're now only going 500 meters per second, so if we spin out, is it the worst thing in the world? I would like to think not. And we are really feeling the bite of the atmosphere now. Let's physical time warp. 40, 39. Oh dear. Monopropellant is not stable. We are really running low. Okay, how bad is it going to go if I turn off R? It's going to go pretty badly. It's going to go pretty badly. We are going to spin. Come on. No, that's making things worse. That's making things a lot worse. And now we're out of monopropellant. God damn it. This has not gone very well. This has not gone very well at all. Luckily, though, I mean, we do have these. Can these control toggle mode? We want those to be on electrical drive. We are going to activate them. Air combustion failed. Yep, that's fine. I was expecting that because we can't use this until we get to about 5,000 meters. All right, well, let's see. Theoretically, like the way that I designed this, it should be pointing this way, but I think maybe our center of mass is down here and our center of lift is somewhere up here, which is why this is pointing down in this direction, when ideally I wanted my center of mass to be like up there and my center of lift, or no, my center of lift to be there and my center of mass there, so that it comes down in a way that I would have desired, but apparently that's not the case with this. More Delta V IVA or more DV IVA is a really good mod, IVA mod. You should check it out. I've got a couple of IVA mods on this already, but no, I would like more. I do like IVA views. IVA views are always nice. Come on, let's. Oh, cock. This is not going to go well. We are about to smash into the surface of Hydrus at 180 meters per second. And we have no control over this because it wants to go down this way. Because the center of mass is probably there, and it's a lot easier for it to fly through the atmosphere this way as well. That's probably why this is doing this. Oh, and I've turned on the engines. Why are these not... Air combustion failed. Shut down engine. I don't know why that's why those fans aren't working. But they're clearly not working. Well, that went not according to plan in the slightest. Oh my god, but the whole thing survived. The thing that we want to use has survived at the moment. Come on, payload thing, protect us. No, we lost some wheels. We lost a wheel. Come on, brakes on. Oh no, oh dear. Well, yeah. That's the end of that. That's the end of that. Unfortunately, that's oh no. Okay, well, one thing that I can do that will hopefully fix that is if we go back to the spaceplane hangar and place some parachutes on this. Parachutes are definitely going to help because then that way we'll be able to control the way that we come down. I need to make sure that my center of mass is pretty much in the center, because this does work as long as my center of mass is in the center. And as long as the center of lift is going to be above that, because in that way, like, obviously it's aerodynamically stable as it's coming down. But that was not the best. That was not the best. Egg drop challenge payload delivered. Indeed, you have the cargo bay after all. I mean, yeah, we delivered the cargo bay. Just no cargo inside. All of the wheels were broken. All of the most critically important pieces of this mission were broken, which was not good. Okay, right. Well, we're going to fix this up and make sure that we have this. I think I've got that in the wrong place. Like, why is this so... Is that... Yeah, that's not central. What? That's why. That should be in the middle. Okay, that... Well, not that that's really going to change anything. Can I get into this little radial attachment point, please? Come on. Let me touch you. Let me touch the radial attachment point. I need to press it. I need to click it so I can move it. Please. There we go. Come on. Place. Oh, I've lost it. No! Cargo bay. Cargo bay. Radial attachment point junior. Lovely, lovely, lovely stuff. Right, let's move you. Cock. That was not good. That was not what I intended to do. Yes. I think what we want to do is we want to move this so that it is in the center. Oh, God damn it, I'm really ballsing this up. This has not gone very well. This has not gone according to plan in the slightest. Okay, let's... Yeah, that's annoying, but that is now roughly central. So what is my... So my center of lift is down there. Let's get rid of RCS build aid because I don't want that at the moment. Center of thrust is through there. Where's my center of mass? All the way up there. That's not good. If I close this, that's probably why it's spinning out of control a little bit. So, yeah, we want our center of lift to really be above. If I extend these, no, that's not going to do anything. What can I do to make my center of lift go above? Not really an awful lot. If you start the fan engines in vacuum and they try to start in the Atmo, it won't work. Only start those engines once in the denser part of the Atmo. Okay, I know one thing as well. Oh, I know probably what happened is they count as being occluded. You need to quick save and quick load to make that bug work, not happen, which is really annoying. I should have quick loaded and quick saved. That might have worked. Which version of KSP is this? This is 1.12.3, the latest version of KSP. Because, yeah, no, I updated it recently to all of the newest versions, which is very nice. Right, so that being open or closed isn't really going to affect my center of lift, is it? No, it doesn't affect it at all, so that doesn't matter. What does matter, though, is that my center of lift has now massively, massively, massively decreased down to here when it was up there before. We're going to retract those so they don't break off this time. That looks good. Like, that's fairly stable. I am going to put some parachutes on top this time, though, because that will help. I don't like using parachutes, but, you know, if it keeps this thing alive, then even better. How much does this weigh? 200 tons. Okay, so yeah, this is quite a chunky thing. Mate, it's past 1 a.m. my time. I'm going to go to bed. Rolf B, thank you for coming along to the stream. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you for coming along. And yeah, I think I'm probably going to be... I'm going to try and successfully land this, and then I reckon that'll be the end of the stream. What am I doing, though? I need to place parachutes, and I also need to figure out how I'm going to get my center of lift up. That is what I want to do. That is... How does one do that? Air brakes. Air brakes. Nose cones. Shoulders. Aerodynamic shoulders. Why is my center of lift not moving? It should be. I'm putting, like, wings on the top of this. Like what? Can I make that my... Why is that changed now to there? I am so confused. What on earth is this? Why is my center of lift all the way down there? Or my aerodynamic... Oh, there we go. So, that's what it should be. Like, that's fine now. But when I... What? I'm so confused. Why is that moved up? That's where it was. I don't know. I don't like it. Why is this balked? Why is everything going so wrong today? It's actually not gone too wrong. I mean, this has all worked out for the most part pretty well. See ya. Gotta wake up soon tomorrow. Thank you, Lewis Gary, for coming, or Louis Gary? Lou Gary? Lou Gehring. Thank you for coming along to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, I probably won't be doing much more streaming tonight, but I do want to get this done, at least some more of it done. Right, so yeah, because this thing weighs like 200 tons, I think landing with parachutes is not going to be feasible. Yeah, absolutely 100% will not be feasible. Why? Where's the mirrored parachute? Why is it on the bottom? Why is that the mirror? Oh, god damn it. That's annoying. Anyway, yeah, we're going to place 4 of these on, and I'm going to quickly configure them so that they are set to Hydrus. We want touchdown speed. We'll probably go for like 10. And we will use current craft mass, use wet mass. We're going to use 4 of these. And we are... Yeah, that's fine. Hydrus for 10 altitude deployment. We'll set that to like 5,000. Deployment altitude will be 1,000. Apply settings. The parameters succeeded. And now what we need to do is we need to do that for every single one of them. Save as a preset and preset name. Hydrus Para. Save. Hydrus Para was successfully saved. Right now I can hopefully go around and do all of this. Hydrus Para. Select preset. Oh wait, what? That's what? Why? That's weird. So I've seen a bug when building SSTOs that the center of mass lift things will glitch out when editing multiple parts until disabled, re-enabled again. I think that's probably what happened there, because obviously I I got rid of it, and I brought it back, and when I got rid of it and brought it back, it sort of fixed itself. It sort of fixed itself, and things are starting to look good again. Why is this messed up? Oh, it's because it's trying to do it for curbing. Okay, well, we don't want curbing. We want hydrous. Hydrous. And then we'll come over here and do it for these two as well. So, hydrous, select preset. I don't want to click on all of those. Hydrous para, select preset. Lovely. Ah, okay. So, oh, god damn it, I've got two of them. I don't want two of them. I only want one, because otherwise this will land at a really weird and awkward angle. I want the parachutes to be on top so that it comes down that way, because that would be great. Hydrous, and we want to select preset, and we go hydrous para. Select preset. There we go. Lovely. And now what I can do is just pick these up and only create one of them. One there, one there, one there, and one there. And because I set it to 4 parachutes, hopefully that should be fine. That is a little bit lower than the one on this side. So we want to bring that up like so. And then we'll do the same over on this side as well. You move there, you move there. And there we go. Hopefully everything should now be in order. Everything should be where it should be. Hopefully we don't spin out of control this time, although I've not done anything with my center of mass. I've just changed the way that this works. But with parachutes being deployed, it will mean that we come down like this way, which will help. And then the aim of this vehicle was so that I could reuse it and fly it back up to space once I'd done with it. I'm not sure if we're going to be doing that. I should have bloody auto-strutted. God damn it. Why am I forgetting everything? Well, I have to go. It is midnight. So have a good one. Thank you, Omos. Thank you for coming along to the stream. If you don't know about the Weekly Kerman, anyone else who's at the stream, I'd highly recommend going checking it out. It is a subreddit over on Glorious Reddit, where I spend far too much of my time. And yeah, no, it's a Kerbal newspaper about all things Kerbal, and I did an article. Well, I didn't do an article. I did an interview with Omos the other day, which he included in the most recent edition, which was quite cool. I've never been interviewed before, so that was a first. That was definitely a first. Abso-friggin-lutely, so thank you for that. Anyway, I'm saving this. I'm going to have to go out and always start. To be honest, I don't think I'm gonna need to auto strut it. It should be fine just to, you know, put it into hydrous orbit and try and land it. I don't think, yeah, the auto strut isn't an issue here. At least I don't think so. Oh, this stream it's definitely been a stream. It's absolutely been a stream. I'm just looking forward to getting all of these base modules all put together, built up, and sent down, because that's going to be, obviously, this is the start of new, exciting stuff for the series. We're going into Planetary. Like, we've done... I like to think of this series kind of like being a 4X game, almost, except without some of the X's. We're doing our exploration at the moment, which is what the mission to Fury was doing. It was going over to Fury, it was looking around, having a little bit of a gander, having a look and seeing what there was over in that close planet to the center of the system. So that's exploration. Now we're moving on to the exploitation. Or wait, no, what is it? Exploration, exploitation, expansion, extermination, I think. Yeah, or expansion comes next. But yeah, no, what we're doing now is we're moving on to expansion or exploitation. We're going to be going over and colonizing places. We're not really going to be doing the extermination on this series because, I mean, we've not got BD Armory or anything like that, so absolutely not. But yeah, no, it's going to be quite fun colonizing everywhere. Okay, right, let's hyper-edit this into orbit of Hydrus. Okay, select active vessel. I'm just going to go for a risky attempt and just go straight for Hydrus because I want to go straight for Hydrus. Please don't kraken me and blow me up into a billion majillion pieces, because that would be rather unfortunate and it would be, yeah, I'd be very sad. It'd be very sad. So, well, speaking of Reddit, I took Bob to Lua by the beach next to the Lua launch base and posted his pictures for his day on the beach. Very nice. Very nice. I do like Lua. I need to spend some more time at Lua. It's been a while since I've been to Lua. Ah, look at that. When you move a vessel in front of the suns now, it doesn't block the Sunflare, which is pretty cool. I don't know what's done that. Is that a new version of Scatterer that's done that? Because it used to be like you went in front of something and, yeah, the Sunflare disappeared, which was always looked a little bit bizarre. Right, let's move this round, and we will start our descent burn here. We'll turn on RCS, we'll turn on our engines, and we'll get ready to... Oh, God, did I... Which ones did I... Oh, no, I did activate the irradiances. That's good. I did not activate the big, chunky, ginormous fans that we've got in the middle, because that would have been bad. We don't want to activate those yet. Focus, Hydrous Colony construction thing. Right, is there somewhere better that I want to land? I don't think there really is. I think where we were landing is probably the best. So this little section here. Okay, are we actually pointing retro? We are. So let's burn and bring this massive 200-ton thing down onto the surface of Hydrous. Yes, it's 200 tons. It is quite a chunky vessel. And yeah, there's going to be 6 of these landing on the surface of Hydrous when we get it. When we get to that point, which is obviously going to be quite a while. There we go. Look at that. That's absolutely freaking beautiful. The sights. I want to stay outside for the lift-off tonight. You never believe the sights tonight. The sights tonight. The sights. Yes. Are you staying awake for the lift-off? All right. Okay. Well, anyway, we're ready to come down. Let us begin. Let us begin. Right, okay, there we go. Let's go retro, please. We are beginning our final descent into the atmosphere of Hydrous. Hopefully this time things should be a little bit better. I am going to arm these parachutes now, though, because that would be a bit of a terrible shame if I were to forget to do that, and we end up crashing into the surface of Hydrous, once again at about 200 meters per second. Although, hopefully we don't even need them. But, you know, it's always nice to have. I didn't add any more monopropellant, but that's okay. Hopefully, our RCS or our reaction wheels are going to be strong enough to slow us down. But who knows? Who knows? It's going to be it's going to be a bumpy ride. It sure as hell is. All right, come on, let's go for free view. So we can kind of like, you know, see it a little bit nicer. Stop the spin. Stop the spin. I do not want to spin. There we go. It's very like space agey music, kind of like synth wave kind of going on in the background of this stream. I did put a lo-fi, not lo-fi, like Streambeat synthwave playlist on, because I feel like that music is much better suited for coming home. It's definitely more like futuristic and lasers and laser beams compared to, say, like when I do Realism Overhaul streams, which is more lo-fi, more chill, you know, like all of that. Gas Planet. I'm back. Welcome back, Zaka1349. Welcome back to the stream. This is a very brown planet. Who knows what the atmosphere is made up of? It maybe there's been one too many cows on the surface of this planet. I've got no idea. I don't actually know what the composition of Hydrous' atmosphere is. I believe there is some sort of atmospheric analysis experiment that we can do to try and figure it out, but I've not done it. But it's very brown and muddy, and it does look very nice down on the surface, especially at the floaty lands. The floaty lands are one of my favorite places to go in BeyondHome, because you just see like these giant floating rocks just all over the place, and it looks very, very, very cool. And I think you can land on them. And one thing that I was thinking potentially I might do, I'm not sure, I've not decided yet, because it will be very tricky actually getting to and from there, but building a surface base on one of the floating islands, on one of the floating rocks, it would be pretty cool, and it would look damn impressive. However, yeah, I'd need to build some sort of helicopter system in order to move crew up, because trying to land on that every time from orbit is just going to be a nightmare. It would be much better to have some sort of transportation system. And obviously, if I want to move crew around, if they're on top of like this floating rock, they're not going to have very far to go. They probably will want a method of transportation where they can, you know, get off the rock that they are stuck on. So that would be nice. This is looking a lot better. I've not actually got the RCS on this time, so I'm saving my monopropellant. But if we like look at the pitch indicator there, well, we're not really moving. It's ever so slightly pointing. It's moving more. It is moving slightly up, but that's not really concerning. If it gets a little bit too wibbly wobbly, I'll turn the RCS on and hopefully fix any sort of incorrect orientation that we do not want to be entering as we are entering the surface of Hydrus. So Hydrus is far from a perfect sphere. Yes, it is. It's very small. So obviously it's kind of like the mountains are a little bit extended. Like if you think about it as well, like even stock KSP is a little bit like that though, isn't it? Like all of the mountains just look incredibly crazy because they just like the planet is so small that they just kind of like jut out like a sore thumb. That's why I really like RSS and RO and RP1 and all of that. RSS especially because everything just looks amazingly pretty. Look at this. Look at this. I didn't even need RCS. I didn't need to make any of those changes. I just needed to move this into the right place. As soon as this was central and it wasn't dragging us down this way, well, yeah. That was just me being an idiot and putting everything in wrong. We probably don't even need parachutes. We can get away with... Yeah, this is fine. Look at that. Absolutely fine. We made it through. We made it through. With no RCS. I knew this worked. I just put the bloody payload in the wrong place. Oh, well, that's annoying, but at least I know. Put it dead central. Don't leave it to one side. You leave it to one side, things are going to go bad. I mean, did I really need to tell myself that? Okay, so what we're going to do is... I have armed the parachutes, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. But let's open up these. Because it would have been nice to do just a pure propulsive landing with the ginormous jets that we've got on the side. So the reason why these open up this way as well is because obviously if they opened up this way, the same way as this cargo bay, well then we're not going to get any throughput of air, which would be not very good. So yes, that's why these open up in a bit of a wonky angle compared to the rest of the craft, because, you know, I don't know if they'd work if I put them that way. It's something interesting. I've not actually tried it, so might be something to try. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to quick save and quick load, because these will say that they are occluded, I believe. So if we turn these on, flame out, electrical drive, no resource, nominal. Oh, no, they're not. They're not occluded. We are getting some airflow, which is nice. Now, I have landed this before with one of these. And I mean, I have landed one of these payload things before, the shells that we're sending down on the surface. Hello, Cohen V. What in God's name is this monstrosity? It's been a while since I've seen you on a stream. This is our Hydrus landing system, our Hydrus delivery system that will be able to land rather large colony modules onto the surface of Hydrus. And this time it's going rather well. Like, I was just talking about, obviously, like, these should really, like, if I wanted this to look more aesthetically pleasing, they should open up that way. However, it's going to block all of the air, so these fans aren't going to work, right? So once we get to 5,000 meters, that's where I was before when these fans turned on. Although now the parachutes have deployed, that's that's going to cause us to not activate those, is it? Right, can we... Come on. There we go. Look, they work. They're turning, they're spinning. It flies. It's beautiful. We've got fans. We could probably turn these off and save on all of our liquid fuel. Right. Well, what we'll do is we'll shut you down, and then we'll shut you down, and shut you down, and then there we go. We can fly. Obviously, the parachutes are helping us slow down quite considerably at the moment, but, you know, the fact that we can fly on the surface of Hydrus is going to be very exciting. Look at the fans. Oh, it's beautiful. Right, so we're going to toggle all of the gears. And these actually slow us down. The parachutes slow us down enough. This is what I mean. I didn't want parachutes because the fans should kick in and we should be able to slow ourselves down to a complete stop before coming down onto the surface, which would have been the preferred method of doing this. And I think now that I know that, like, as long as I stick the payload where it should be, then I can probably get away with not having these parachutes, which will be very nice. 3 methods of landing: engines, props, and chutes. Oh yeah, we've got to make sure that we account for redundancy. Like if one of those methods fails and then the next method fails, well then we've got the third way of landing. But we will get rid of the parachutes. The engines are more for orbital maneuvering. So obviously we can't use the propellers for orbital maneuvering, because there's no atmosphere. Payload delivered, no assembly required this time round. No, this will land rather successfully. I don't want to be coming down at 10.8 meters per second. I want to be coming down a little bit slower than that, so we will use the props to slow us down just a little bit. When we touch down, come on, propellers, they take a while to kick in. There we go, come on. 2 meters per second. Successful touchdown. We have landed on the surface of Hydrus. Now what we want to do is undock this and make sure that this all works. Where are you? Where's the docking port? There it is. Let's undock. There we go. Oh! Oh no. Oh no. The game's frozen. I think something's about to explode. No? 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 Are we good? Did we redock with it though? No, we didn't. But yeah, now what we can do is we can kill our rotation and we can hopefully leave this payload behind. Come on. Take off. Take off. Oh, I've run out of communication. Oh, that's amazing. Right, we want to move away from this though. And the problem here is that because I've run out of communication, I've got no fine control. But yeah, we can then move this off and place this somewhere else where it will be used at a later date. And obviously, when I do this for real, hopefully I won't run out of communications and things will be good. But yeah, this should theoretically be reusable. We've got about 2,267 meters per second of delta V in this, but obviously for the vast majority of that, we won't be using any delta V at all. We won't be using any liquid fuel to power these because these run purely on electric charge. If Ingenuity could fly in another planet, why can't Carnasa? Exactly. That's what we've done. We've flown this and it will work. It can fly around Hydrus, which is going to be very, very nice. And yeah, we've dumped our payload and Hydrus colony construction thing, and of course we can't move it because, oh wait, no, we can. So let's get rid of the brakes, and this actually moves pretty nicely on the surface. I'm loving this. This is definitely the coolest way of getting a surface-based module down to the surface of a planet I've ever designed. Like the whole shell system with the fans, that was something that I was going to keep that like as a bit of a secret until the episode released, but you know, I live streamed this, so we got to see it a little bit early, and hopefully this should come out in an episode quite soon, because this is the next thing that I'm going to be working on. This is really not slowing down. I've got the brakes on and we're not slowing down at all. Let's shift the brakes up on all of them. I probably will have to go and sort this out in the spaceplane hangar. There we go, we are slowing down now. 3.5, 3.4, you know what, let's just whack the brakes all the way up to 200 on all of them, and then that way we should be able to slow down nice and quickly. There we go. Lovely. Yeah. This will build a colony on Armstrong. Oops. On Hydrus even. I keep messing that up. That's not good if that will do that though every time that we do this. Is that because I've got the extension lengths different? It is. It absolutely is. Right, so let's bring this side up as well. There we go. And then what we can do is we can move the deploy angle out a little bit. And we'll move the deploy angle out on this a little bit as well. You know, get it nice and matched. What was that? That was 0.8 and this is 0.85. So we do this and then we decouple this. Where is it? This one. Undock. Change over to this. Not this. This. Turn the brakes off. There we go. We have a Hydrus rover. Why are we moving in a weird direction? Control from here. And it's really hard to control. Oh, no, it's not really hard to control. It's just I've got no control because we've got no connection. So I can't move left or right, but I can go forwards and backwards. Which is great. Apparently I can't go backwards. Can I really only go forwards? Is that it? Oh, well, yeah, this works. This system of getting things down works. I'm kind of like pleased with how this has turned out. Awesome, some weird bug. Some weird bug. Indeed. Nicholas Acosta, hello, welcome to the stream. I do profusely apologise, but I'm actually going to end the stream there because I've been streaming for 3.5 hours and it is midnight my time and I have my gig thing tomorrow that I need to go and get some rest for and, you know, like be music singing person at university. But no, we've got like a couple of bits of this all developed now. We've got a transport system for moving all of the modules around, which is going to be really nice. And yeah, I'm quite happy with how things are turning out. And I quite like how this looks. And then yeah, it looks even more like a bug if we extend the antenna. Like so. Actually, no, before I go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait until we get communications back. Because I would like to move this. I would like to see how it's going to, what's going to happen. There we go. We've got a relay now, so we can turn off the brakes. Oh, I'm on locked camera. This thing moves quite well. Whoa, and we're not running out of electric charge either, which is fantastic. Yeah, because these solar panels are more than enough. Oh! Almost bumped into it, but yeah, no, this will be great for making everything work. I think maybe I like the look of this linear docking adapter, but I might replace that with a circular one, and then that way I can come at whatever angle I want rather than having to come along this straight edge. Might make it a little bit easier, but I don't know. But yeah, no. Hydrus base parts are ready to go. And yeah, I'm going to have to spend a really long time working on a video, getting that all together, which will be fun. How does this fly? We should be able to fly this now. Let's see how this flies. Can we... I just want to hover, really. Don't want to go that way. Can I... Yeah, that's a problem. We don't have much control going up this way. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I need a way of being able to control... What is that? That's pitch. Pitch is bad. Pitch is bad. There we go. But yeah, cool. That will be it for this live stream. We started the interplanetary colonies, which has been pretty nice. Is that thing going to explode behind me? I don't know. I don't think it is. But yeah, it's been good. It's been very good. And I want to thank everyone for coming along, chat for being awesome as per usual, people that have donated to the live stream. It's been awesome. So, is this a simulation or is this part going in the video and we have to face Carnassa view now? This is just a simulation. This is just a simulation. I hyper-edited this into Hydrus orbit, so it's not going to be real, but this will be what we do use. Looks like a bug, some weird bug. It's great, looking forward to the next new vid. Have a good one, and if possible, if you could upload your TFX profile somewhere, that'd be awesome. The one that I am using is by Ballistic Fox. Just look up Ballistic Fox's TFX profiles on CCAN, they're there. But anyway, with that, thank you for watching this stream. I have been Carnassa, and I will see you later.